welcome to the stream. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, wherever you might be and what time it might be. Hello, bonjour, guten tag, konnichiwa, ni hao, annyeonghaseyo, hola. That's it. That's all the languages that there are. Hello everybody, hi Danny, hello Bastion, hi Colin, hi Captain, hi Madamus, hi Jace, hello Stag, hello Party Hat Virgilius from Party Hat Mirror World, hello Stream Elements. Oh my goodness, thank you 5 months. Thank you Otoharu Wio for 5 months too. This is just for you. Wink, wink. Hello Scam! Hello Rox! Hi Nimby the Dadly Natter. If you're a dad, you'd be the Dadly Natter. Hi Ohen! Hello O'Malley! Hi Killrock! Hello everybody! And to all the lurkies, hello! How y'all doing today, huh? How y'all doing today? Big apologies, big sorries, big gomena-sorries from your girl that the stream started a little late. I took a little nappy, and I even signed off of work late. I signed off of work late, so they thought I was doing overtime, but I was just sleeping. Otoharu Wheel, thank you for the gifts up to Howson. Thank you. Me and Otoharu Wheel passing around the same $5. Now you're waiting for me. I was waiting for you and Colin specifically. Yeah. What was I saying? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, sorry for the delay. We were experiencing some difficulties, some technical difficulties. There we go. And also called sleeping, called EP time. Dude, I was getting lunch with Mama Astera's day, and one of the things she said was so fucked up. She was like, we were in the car coming back from lunch, and I was like, oh, man, I'm so EP now that I'm so full. And she's like, that's a sign that you're getting old. All you want to do is sleep all the time. And I was gagged. I was like, Mom? Mother? What's the opposite of mothering? Is Mom, you were daddy issuesing. I don't know. But yeah, even my mom acknowledges that I'm old now, so you know. I'm so mad too. Yesterday, I was like just minding my own business throughout the day, just chatting with friends and saying hello. I got called an old lady like three or 4 times separately yesterday. Separately from different people, not in the same conversation. I was like, what the fuck? Why would I take so much friendly fire? My friend is moving to Germany tomorrow, so we are having his farewell dinner. I'm so full of an EP like mother. Oh my god, Jace is mothering. Oh, that's sad. Oh, it's sad to say goodbye, but at least that means that you'll always have a place to crash in Germany, right? I also have some friends who went to international, but at least I like can visit them. It gives you an excuse if you ever want to go to Germany, you know? That's crazy for a 21-year-old experience. That's what I'm saying. That's literally what I'm explaining. I'm not this young for 20. That's what I'm saying. The kids these days are crazy. They're calling these 20-year-olds hags. What the hell? What the hecky? Good golly gosh. But that was lunch and yesterday. Did you guys I saw a few of you in chat. Did you guys catch the brand new Mirai concert yesterday? Ryoyo was restreaming a brand new Mirai concert, which was a big concert event he arranged for Stan Japan, and a certain Purple Angel also made a little bit of an appearance. So I was just curious if you guys caught it. Oi, Ajima, 괜찮으세요? I don't know what that means. Are you okay? Is that what you're saying? Annie, are you okay? 아니 씨, 괜찮아? Like, I found this website yesterday. I was looking at, because I always find it so hard to learn Hangul for Korean, and because I expect it to work how other Asian languages work, but it doesn't. But I found this one website that is like a flash game that teaches you, and I actually learned some Hangul, so hopefully it'll stick. For a brief moment, yeah, I saw a video. I saw your video. I gotta reply to it, but I was like, video. Everyone did so good. They did, right? I was so shook because like I was watching it and like I think my appearance is kind of closer to the end, and every single singer who went up, I was like, gulp, big cartoon gulp, because everyone was so good. Every new person, I was like, uh-oh, whoa, they're all so good. Rah, rah. So that was scary. I've been sick this last night, so kind of... Oh no, that's so sad to hear. I thought maybe it's because you're overworking or the sleep schedule and stuff like that. Man, I feel so bad. You feel like you've been really going through it lately, Owen. Are you able to relax this weekend at least? Sorry, still living under a rock. That's okay, Danny. All good. Always just happy to see ya. See you saying hi and stuff. It was amazing. Yeah, it was so good, right? And all the effects. The fact that Leo did all of it himself. Crazy, man. Crazy. Because I had cast on the rebroadcast. Yay! Yay! It's like I only recorded a bit for the 3DS tweet, but everyone did so good. Yay! Yay! Thank you. I really appreciate it. I wasn't ready for the TV size. Oh, wait, let me ask. Okay, hold on. Don't worry, Rina, you killed it. Did I? Thank you. I wanted to like, cause for the concerts, right? So the first concert I was in Alnos earlier this year for Rikuri Productions anniversary, and I was like, man, what kind of song should I sing? And I was like, man, I should sing something kind of old school to keep on brand, because I think that's some of the best songs. Or some of the most iconic songs are like slightly older anime, like their openings and endings and stuff. And also it's on brand for me being a hag, quote unquote hag, as some people might say. So I was like, I gotta do an old anime song. So for Shikishima's and Rikuri Productions' second anniversary, I did Sora Iro Days. So I was like, I gotta keep that branding on point for this concert too. So I chose Sakura Kiss. I was like, you know what? I'll just be an old woman. Don't worry, I missed the live I watched back. Yay! It played! Wasn't everyone so good? I was so impressed. And like when I was listening to my friend's press, I was like, what the fuck? You did really well. Oh, thank you, Bastion! Hello, have I ever asked you how to say your name? Is this Sabase or Sabase? Hello, how you doing? Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Woo, wow, wow, wow. Yeah, you're a 21-year-old head. Yeah, these Zoomers are out of control. I also like... Okay, let's be honest. Rina's always killing it. I am a murderer. Hey, Judge, lock me up because I'm always committing murder. Yeah, I think the hag allegations now about such a bang are so true. Okay. Okay. I asked. So the reason why I did TV size, guys, the reason why mine was a TV size was because I forgot to sign up for the concert. I forgot to sign up for the concert, and then I like missed. And like I messaged Ryoya, right? And because he was the organizer of the whole thing. Yeah, so I messaged Ryoya, and because he's the organizer for the whole thing, and I was like, baby boy, baby, oh, I forgot to sign up. Oh, can you nipple me into the concert? Oh, can you nipple me for a little bit of a swat? And he was like, I got you, babe. And so that's why he nippled me in a slot. So that's why I did TV size, because I was like, gotta keep it short. You're never being the hag allegations out about such a banger. Catch me seeing fucking Astro Boy. But they're fine. Okay, yippee. Hi, Tommy. I could say I was shocked. Judge, lock her up because she had intimate relations with that. I did not! Wow, nepotism is crazy. Listen, you guys know how it is in the job market now. You guys know, right? It's rough out here. You have to, because here's the thing. You apply to anything. You put in a job application, your resume or whatever, and you're like, oh, I'm a very qualified candidate for this role. If you do not have the keywords written in your resume, some AI bot will be like, incorrect and filter you out of the process. And that's before you even before a human even has their eyes on your resume. So you gotta use your connection and network now. You apply for a job position, it gets taken down 2 hours later because someone knew someone and they're like, oh, I'll just have you do the job. Shit sucks now, bro. I forgot to sign up. Can you kick someone else out for me? No. He didn't kick anyone else out for me. Anytime that he just cut out his parts shorter. Forgetfulness is a sign to being 21 at least. It is all the microplastics. The best time to do stuff is one day after they're due. This is so true. Sorry, I didn't censor my words. Sorry. Sorry. For like applications, yeah. It really is not what you know, but who you know. It really is. That's what I'm saying. If you see Fiona or Issa out there ordering events, I'm gonna fucking stuff my way in there. I'm gonna stick my ass in there. I was reading this tweet about gifted kids. Sorry, you should remind me of Sabase. I was reading this tweet about how gifted kids have such, like, they burn out later in school, which is so, like, it's a common story. But it's because they learned really bad habits because they were never challenged when they're younger, because their minimum effort got them the best results, so why try harder? And I was like, damn, that makes so much sense. That's why I have such bad habits. Like, I wasn't ever marked as a gifted kid, but I always did my work one day before, and I got pretty decent marks, so I was like, why would I try harder, I forgot to sign up. Oh, I read that already. I recorded like 30 seconds on my 3DS, grabbed my Vita, and your song was over. No, I'm so sorry! Yeah, she's a short one, and she's a short queen. It really is not... Oh, I read that. Qualification for amateurs, if you gotta fight, fire. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. I got where I am by pure luck. I knew no one is somehow qualified for my job. That's really good. Wait, that's great, though. Honestly, congrats. Now, I can't wait to watch my favorite escapism pee-pee poo-poo feature. My favorite... Hi, Afterbirth! Welcome. It's real, right? That explains a lot. We gifted, now I'm pretty burned out. Exactly! You weren't prepared. You didn't develop good habits starting early on. Why is Rina doing school fights? Yellow. Hello, Heavy! Hello. I'm doing school fights. Yeah. It's a service I'm providing. You get in line, Heavy. You're next. Did I say something contradictory to say get in line and also you're next? Yes. I was in the gifted program, so you can guess how that was. Yeah, let's go! Let's all be burned out. I physically cannot study. I think the thing is, like... the thing, too, is, like, I think the problem is... It's kind of like how... You guys know how financial literacy is kind of, like, hereditary? In the sense of, like, if your parents didn't have good financial literacy, they did not teach you good financial literacy. It's like someone has to break the cycle and actually learn how to do finances before anybody in the family knows how to do their money. You know what I mean? So, like, my parents had really bad financial literacy, so I have very bad financial literacy, too. Like, the first time I... like I said, my family is obviously super rich now, the Astera Corporation. But when I was younger, we were not rich. And, the first time I got my own big girl job and I got a salary, I blew that shit clear out of the bank. All of that money spent on bullshit because I didn't have expendable good money when I was younger, I'm a 3 out of 5 yearly review employee. Let's go! Just good enough! My teacher straight up told me I was too stupid for that. That's terrible! That's so rude! Then on both sides, I've lost jobs because of nepotism and gotten jobs because of nepotism. Well, she giveth, and she taketh, huh? I'm 99th percentile on, like, all of the standardized tests what I'm trying to do, so GG my life. Did you find that carried you through the army, or has that been bad? Are you expecting that, or are you gonna rectify that when you leave the army? Or I guess you've left the army now, or are you still scheduled? I still don't spend money. That's good! You should sit on you should sit on that, well, not sit on it. I was gonna say you should sit on that hoard of money like a dragon, but you can't do that now because every year that money actually loses value because of inflation. So you shouldn't sit on it like a dragon. You should invest it in the fairy spring where it will grow in value and make money for you, supposedly. I got literacy beaten to me by military. My parents do not. Oh, that's good then! That means you broke the cycle. I took a finance class in high school, manager, so I was saving money as well, even. That's amazing! All you need is one competent pair. My dad's trouble with money. Oh, that's great! Lee! That's great! I'm glad to hear that. Not in a similar vein, but everybody in my family is extremely bad with time management, as in they all are extremely late to all their appointments. So, I was like that too. But then when I went to live in Japan for a bit, they beat that shit out of me. Not physically, but, like, they shamed me. Like, you're 1 minute late, and they're like, oh, You just arrived? And you feel this horrible shame burning in your veins, and you're like, okay, I will be 10 minutes early next time. like a dragon, infinite wealth. I don't get for another 2 weeks. Oh, but you're gonna develop healthy habits this time for when you back to school. What was I saying? I don't remember. I was trying to remember something I was saying, but it's gone now. She's gone. Goodbye. Was it about jobs, or was it about work, or was it about the concert? Oh, there was something I want to say about the concert. And lies like 15 minutes. Cause yeah, exactly. That's what you're supposed to be. In Japan, if you are in Japan, if you arrive 10 minutes early, you're on time. If you arrive on time, you're late. And I'm just gonna expect you to have arrived a day early, but you were amazed with the show. Okay, so okay, I was trying to figure out. I'm like, okay, cause like. I was like, party hat for Joe, so I'm like, okay, you're a role player. What are you role playing from? And now you've explained it is from Limbus Company. I see. I thought it was Mario for a second, because that's I read your name as Mario Hat Virgilius for a second, and I was like, I don't know. Is that a Mario Party Odyssey? Oh, yeah, so let's say about the concert. And the concert, I didn't realize. Am I insane? Yes, but also I feel like because if you guys didn't watch long enough, or you did watch long enough, everybody had like a little question they had to answer, right, from the concert thing. And I was like, oh, I guess everybody will be like maybe a minute or something, because some of them were pretty like questions that you go on for a while about, like, you know, like what is, you know, who's your Oshi or stuff like that. So I chose a question that, you know, I tried to choose one that less people chose, and I yapped for like, I don't know, I think 30 seconds maybe to a minute. And I was watching, bro. I yapped so long compared to everybody else. My clip just kept going and going. I was like, shit. Like all the time I saved by doing party size for Sakura Kiss, I fucking used it all up of my yapping section. The other thing that surprised me was I actually got a few followers from the concert. Isn't it kind of crazy? Isn't it kind of crazy that if you put yourself out there and advertise yourself, like people might like find you and follow you? Isn't that weird? I gotta pay for one of them YouTube ads and get more 12-year-olds in my chat, huh? I only saw a small part of you just singing, so I need to go back and watch it now. It's at the end of like segment, like everybody kind of bunched up in like these like a segment, I guess. Yeah. Colleges feed my bad hats because I'm passing class with 73 and like missed 3 missing. So that's amazing, dude. That's actually not bad. I mean, it's terrible. Wait, what year are you then, though? If you don't mind my asking. I like, because like first year is the worst one. You're gonna have the worst marks in first year unless you get really depressed and try to drop out in like second year. That's also a possibility. It's a me, Virginia. Yeah, Quinn Terminal Yapper. That's us. Yeah. Dang, you take an add-on. That's what I'm saying. Phone book. You're so silly, Tommy. The phone book today is YouTube of tomorrow. Don't do it again, by the way. I'll get jealous. You do what? Do what? Advertise? Sing in a concert? Or what do you mean? I thought advertising was like, I thought so too. You get more followers, I get more training orders. We're not the same. Well, that's just because my dick's longer. Not bigger, just longer. I saw the question, I was thinking, oh man, I wonder what her favorite memory was. And you said the kudo board, my just started. Ah, it was one of my favorite memories. It was sweet. It made me cry so much. Advertising. Oh, you. You're in the camp of the, I want my Oshi to stay small forever so that only I know about her and I can gatekeep. So true, bestie. My habits are so bad that I passed AP Calculus with an A without turning a single. That's what? How's that possible? For sure. Also, yeah, I'm not too eager the next year as well. I heard that gets better. Honestly, if you can survive first year and you don't get like crippling depression at the end of it, then you'll probably be okay for second year. I will let you know. My second year, I think I got slightly similar grades to you, but I graduated with like a like a 2.6. Maybe something like a 2.6. I think so. That's what you guys have the point system, right? Yeah, I graduated like a 2.6. And keep in mind, all through high school, I was like an honor roll student, constantly getting top marks. So you know that was cool. Like a comical pencil. I I don't have an emote yandere enough to express myself at the moment. Alright, I'll add it to the list. I'll add a yandere emote to the list. Okay, guys. Man, I gotta make another emote if we hit second year. Oh, I forgot to say! Guys, remember how I was complaining about money issues? About, like, the production costs for the merch coming up for my birthday? I figured it out. It was a translation issue. So luckily, we are gonna have the cool merch that I wanted to develop. That'll be really fun. It's not like crazy, like it's not gonna be like a document or anything. It's kind of like small merch, but it's gonna be physical merch for you guys. Yay! I was thinking too, I'm like, man, I wish I could rush the production of some of these stuff, but I only just started the production on a lot of these things. So I was like, I know that for the Americanos, you guys are like, you only have the de minimis exception or whatever. The de minimis exceptions are only being postponed for a few months, right? Before it's gonna be retrialed or whatever. So I was like, oh god, it'd be so nice if I could rush this so that you guys don't have to pay ass tariffs, but I can't. The production's gonna take a few months at least. I'm so sorry. Same though, at least until the last year of high school. Let's go, baby! Well, I don't know where you're at, but I know in America, I didn't know that this was a thing until I met some Americans. But apparently in America, you guys have senioritis in your last year, which, like, for people who don't know, apparently high schoolers in America in their final year of high school, it's just a blow-off year, apparently. I don't know if it's still the case, because of, what modern high schooling is like, but supposedly it's a blow-off year where you just kind of, like, fuck around and you, like, skip class and you, like, do whatever. I know Americans have such an interesting concept for their final year of high school. Because, like, I also learned from TV shows and stuff like that. There's also the concept of having a senior parking space. So if your school has parking spaces, then you can claim a parking spot for your car, and you get you can decorate in your senior year. You could use like chalk to like make it cute and stuff. Mine would be full of anime titties, but I was like, that's so cute. Nice. Yeah, I need to sell one of my kidneys. Yeah. Now you'll have none then. Did you sell your kidney for last year's merch? I was 3.6 students until my last year's in Latin. That's really good though. Hey, that's not too bad at all. The C students are the... Did you ever see that? I heard this phrase a while back where it's saying like, C's become CEOs. If you're the smartest student, like you get the A's, you're actually too smart, because you'll know the ramifications and like the depths of all the things you're doing. But if you're like only a little smart, then you know how to abuse the workforce to elevate yourself, you know? I'm already paying my road trip to heaven, don't worry about it. Okay, yeah boy! I'll pay trickle cost for freedom, bitch. Oh! Don't do that! I was messing around in my final year, but I got all A's. Damn, you a genius. Depends on what you want to do, but I did a bunch of STEM courses. Oh, you probably can't mess around like that. Yeah, I didn't do anything my senior, but if you're right, you'd only have like half of one because of COVID. Oh, wow, that sucks. Dude, the generational gap between the people who are in Gen Z, who got to experience regular high school, and then the ones who had to experience like remote learning through COVID, it really messed up that generation for real. And my senioritis with that. By that point, I was already set by college, and all I had to do was coast by. Oh my god, really? But like a lot of schools, they still want you to maintain like a minimum, right? They're like, if you have to maintain this average by this point in the school year, otherwise we will kick you out or not accept you, right? My school had reserved parking for everyone. You had, oh wow, what fancy ass school? What the hell? My senior year is very uninteresting, possibly due to our school running hybrid because of the virus. Oh, you also had to experience that? Damn. That's crazy. A lot of you guys, huh? Not American. I just almost failed both semesters, but I clutched them last week with all kinds. Let's go! Let's go! Well, hopefully you can build up better habits now, but it's so hard to unlearn all the bad habits you learned throughout your entire life. It's really rough out here. For my fellow ACT taking Americans out there, I scored a 35. What is ACT? Is that different from the SAT? I forgot. I think you guys explained it to me before, but I don't remember. Why do you have so many 3-letter acronym tests? I don't understand. No, you have your SATs, you have your ACTs, you have your LSATs, you have some other shit. Is a B average and since I use class not to... Oh, that's good then. That's good then. No, sorry, I'm just adjusting my chair. Would you guys believe if your angel actually took some STEM classes? I actually did take some STEM classes in high school. I really enjoyed... Was I talking about this yesterday? Oh no, I was on call with someone. Yeah. I actually took some STEM classes in high school, but then like I got really I really liked bio. I really liked bio, but then like I got super disheartened when I learned that all of science is just math. Every science just ends up being math again. Like we got to organic chemistry in both classes, actually, in chemistry and bio, and I was like, everything's just math. I hate math. So I got disheartened and stopped taking sciences. Yeah, it's kind of like an SAT. My SAT was 1450. Oh, because I didn't take that SAT. Wait, that's really good score, right? ACT is science. So is it like, do you have to take SATs for college, right? Why do you have to take ACT? Is that different? Love College Board, very ethical. Oh no, that sounds like it's not at all. Uh-oh. I don't know about this drama. You know, my last year of college, by the point I was finishing my last class for graduate, I mostly skipped the whole hard. Oh, that's good, you skipped it, because it really messed up. It like messed up the social skills and media skills and a lot of skills of that generation. The funny response would be absolutely not, but you deem something like you took STEM classes and like, is it the glasses? Fuck, hello. Oh my god, wait. Guys, I can actually read it. Because of the Hangul the learning yesterday. So it's Wait, I'm confused. Is that how you wait, that's not Poco. It's Po. Is that K? Well, it's O at the end. Well, I just gotta say Poco, because that doesn't seem right, but... How you doing? Woohoo! Oh, the STEM program. Yes, math all the way down. I hate that! I don't like it. Another standardized college test mate. So like LSAT? So wait, or sorry, like SAT. So wait, why would you take both? Why would you take both? If I had to take tests for college, I would just take the one. Why would you take multiple? Some colleges want different tests? That's bullshit! American college testing? What the hell? Why wouldn't they accept the other tests? Is it just a scam? Is it just a scam to make more money off of you guys? Because I assume you have to pay money for the different tests, right? Calculus is my math that bites back. I hate that shit. No, that's why. See, I only took advanced courses for science because I actually was interested in that. As soon as they let me stop taking math, I stopped taking math. Sure, I tried my best. It did, because I didn't know. Why there was a line in the middle. I didn't know why. Calculus is actually my favorite class in senior year. You're a nerd, L nerd. I understand I couldn't imagine going to college and not being able to go out and interact with people. That's the best part of college, so it really sucks if you're stuck doing it online. I had like one course in college online as a mandatory course, and I almost failed it. My ass could not do remote learning. I took both ACT and SAT. Damn, those tests are expensive. It's a scam! It's supposed to just scam my school covered the cost because they want us to. That's crazy. A school that actually wants you to succeed? What? Well, they probably don't do that anymore. Am I right, buddy? Your school probably doesn't do that anymore, right? Department of Education getting defunded. You're taking the mandatory ones? You get a free one in your junior year, and afterwards you have to pay to take it again. Oh. Also, you could pay to make your marks better. Oh, so if you fucked up your first SAT scores and got really low, you could take it again to boost your score. Would they know that this was your second try, though? Like, would colleges know? And they would know, like, have access to your first test score? I think US college is just a way to get government money from the loans or grants. US college is just a way to get government money for it. I mean, if you get approved for it, it's so competitive, though, isn't it? I'm really bad at remote learning. Let's go! Possibly undiagnosed mental illnesses. Yeah, my school is cooked now from what I heard from my was used to be nationally ranked. Rest in pieces! Woo! During COVID and remote learning, I just played Minecraft all day. It was fire, so... I mean, on that end, it's good. But maybe you should be forced to touch grass a little bit and socialize, you know? First one being free. Did you have to pay for both of yours? Or all of yours, Danny? I even have to submit SATs and college. Yo, let's freaking go! That's amazing. Wait, but that's bullshit. Sorry, I mean, that's good, but isn't that bullshit? Because, like, you had to take a test for no reason then. I mean, you studied your ass off for this bullshit SAT test. Which, by the way, I looked at some of the questions. Some of this shit is, like, complete bullshit. Like, some of these questions, like, are just, like, testing your logic. It's so weird. Like, I'm so glad that in my part of heaven, we're not a part of heaven that has to take, like, a national exam. Because, like, there's so many like, countries where you have to take a big national exam before you go to post-secondary school. Where you go to, like, college or whatever. And your entire future rides on you doing well on this one test. I think that my burgeoning anxiety, my burgeoning clinical anxiety from high school would have gotten even worse if I had to do that. I would have had to start getting medicated even earlier, you know? I failed a class during COVID because I would just hop onto call and pass out in bed. Me at work currently. No one can force you to go outside during gold time. This is true. This is true. But I mean, like, do you feel that like do you feel that you missed an opportunity because you were doing remote learning? Like, do you feel like you didn't get to develop certain social skills, or certain like habits, I guess, to say to speak? I got 20 for my ACT. These mean I don't understand what these mean. I got my split college because they need to accept a certain amount of diversity students. Oh, let's go, DEI! Let's fucking go! Yeah! The woke agenda of DEI. I took 2 SATs, one in the middle school to apply for summer and one junior. There were plans to make more than the virus happen. Pretty sure not, it was free. That's fucked up! I'm sorry to hear that. And Rina, do you play Fruit Ninja? Hi, Peanut Hop Entertainment Inc. SHEI. Is that like the ticker for like Shein? Is like that like the ticker for Shein in the stock market or something? Fruit Ninja, I played Fruit Ninja maybe twice in my entire life, and I was so bad at it. I think that if you have, I have played Fruit Ninja on those like the VR versions where you like in physical space. That one I do a little better at, but with the one the iPad, I don't know how, but I'm bad at that. Max of 36. Oh, I see. They gave me crippling social anxiety for 2 years, but I think we're okay, let's go! We got over it! It built character, maybe. Faster during my junior year. That's crazy. All I remember during COVID was that every single day I would wake up and I would rot in my bed for about like 2 to 3 hours playing Animal Crossing. That's what I did every single day. And to be perfectly honest, I think Animal Crossing was one of the only things that was keeping me on a regular schedule. But it was nice seeing my family and hanging out with them more. Now everybody's scattered to the 4 winds, so it's a little harder to meet up. Yeah. Harley left me bed during COVID. Yeah. Were you working during COVID, or did you have anything you had to do? Because I still had like a remote online job during COVID. It was like a part-time kind of thing, but I had to do that still. But it was kind of like minimum effort, so whatever. It was a COVID era game. I forgot. It did. It was. Yeah. It's kind of crazy, right? I was looking at photos on my phone because the iPhone will randomly remind you, hey, this is when your dog died. So I was looking at some old photos of like COVID, and I was like, shit, this was so long ago. I was like finding it so hard to guess too. My favorite game is going through one of my favorite games is going through. I'm an old person. One of my favorite games is not Fortnite. Is going through your photo album on your phone and scrolling to a random old photo and to cover the date and try to guess when that was. It's a game I play a lot at dinner with my family when we're waiting for food or we're bored or whatever. And so many of them were during COVID. So many more than I expected. Like, even though COVID was basically 2 or 3 years, it felt much longer than that. Like, so many things happened during that period. 24 is above average, good enough to get you in most part, but it would be competitive, so DI worked in my favor. I see. That's when shit got wicked. Oh, yeah. I feel like for COVID is like either you were in hell, a horrible, horrible hell, or you were like chilling. Then again, I also started... I started streaming because of COVID, because I thought the world was gonna end. Good stuff. I think ICT... Oh, I see. It's crazy how little I hear about nowadays. Do you ever... Sometimes I go through old bags and still old jackets, and I'll find random, like, masks in pockets. I was like, damn. Damn, that was crazy. That shit was crazy. I worked retail. You worked retail during COVID? Bro, how is your job an essential job? That's bullshit. My silly drink. It's a green tea, like yogurty drink. I was BS. I was it. Oh, you weren't. COVID sucks. I was fresh out of college trying to get a job, but no one was hiring. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. I really think there's a lot of things that cascaded to create sort of the bad timeline that we're in right now. But COVID was definitely something that really affected everything afterwards. It's still affecting things now, quite frankly. The guy in the mask costume with the how am I? I love that. I love that meme. I had a margarita at dinner. Oh! I love margarita. I love sweet drink. I scammed the government during COVID. Good! Nice! Hell yeah! I hope you got free money. Give me room was pristine, so I had so much time. Also helped in the kitchen. And practice my knife sharp. That's so good. That's so good that you actually managed to develop skills and stuff at that time. Me, I just rotted away, but my island looked kind of okay. It doesn't look fire, it just looks okay. Delicioso. Hello, Maui. You missed our whole conversation about SATs and ACT and LMB. Left mouse button. Thank God the government's giving me friend zone. Yeah! You can actually afford to take. That would be so nice. I think, you know... I saw this tweet. I think it's a tweet the other day, a while back, where it's like everybody should just have like a whole month where they just can take vacation. They just have the entire month off. And then they come back to work. I think that would fix a lot of things. You know what? I agree. Because the worst part is that when you're unemployed, the first month is great. But if you have a year-long unemployment, you feel super depressed at the end of it and want to die. But if you have a job lined up after a long break period, then if you don't feel like trash because you know you have something lined up, so you can enjoy your break to the fullest. And I think that everybody's experiencing burnout. Everybody has burnout. This is just a fact. Everybody has burnout. It's just true. Like, COVID taught me about B2B sales and how to start big conversations. Yeah, big time, Tommy. Yeah, B2B, business to business, SEO, more online terms. I also feel like the amount of people who started coaching businesses like skyrocketed. And I don't mean coaching like sports coaching. I mean stuff like life coaching and whatever, mentorship. And like, a thing about working was I got the COVID relief money because I dropped out. Oh, let's go. Let's go. That's just a European job. Really? Really? There's no way. There's no way. Is that what Europeans have? I'm talking about beta. Beta. Sorry. Anyways, let's go. We've been talking for so long. And then I JB jet that whole stretch for blur. Yeah, bye! Yeah, bye! What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Oh yeah, you know, I was looking at, you know what I might do for September? I don't know if I'll do it, I don't know when I'll do it or whatever, but I was thinking, I'm like, I saw this one tweet that was talking about how you have different skills that you need for streaming. And like, I can't relate. I'm like so different. I'm like a pick-me girl. But like, whenever people talk about how it's so hard to be like a yapper or like to talk without a chat or like whatever is a skill, I'm like, couldn't be me. Couldn't fucking be me. Even if there's no one here, I would forcibly talk for like 3 hours straight. And like, they're saying that, you know, yapping is a skill. And I was like, maybe I should do... Because technically just chatting is the biggest category on Twitch. I might do a week where I just do streams where I'm chatting with you guys. But like, themed around different topics. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. That's why I thought I'd probably be getting paid more disability than I'm currently getting paid. That's crazy. What kind... How capitalism work? Capitalism work, break leg, more money, good life... I don't know, man. That's fucked up. That's part of what I love about you is that you can talk and just... Aww, cute. You're cute. Thank you. Not a bad thing. I think so, too. Does ever stream a yapping stream? Well, the first, like, 30 minutes or whatever are yapping. But, like, sometimes I'm distracted by the game or whatever Coco Melon I put on the screen for you guys, you know? The other thing too, I'm terrible. This is gonna be me talking about how terrible I am. Like, I'm literally saying, built different, guys. But like, I never experienced, I feel so bad. I never experienced the small streamer hell where for the first, you know, a few months or whatever amount of time, you only have like 1 viewer or 2 viewers. I kind of got to like a 10 viewer average pretty quickly. And I didn't, and I never, guys, I never told any of my real life friends or any of my other friends that I started VTubing until like a little later on. Cause like, I was like, I don't want to count. I was like, I'm so stubborn, guys. I was like, I don't want to count on like, I don't want to cheat. I want to build my brand up by my natural ability or whatever, which is bullshit, by the way. You shouldn't do that. I say that because the topic's been coming up a bit because of Ludwig's video where he makes a new channel and he takes him 5 hours to get someone to chat. Make my break. Yeah, exactly. You being such a terminal yapper is why I not parasocially. I love watching you so much. See, you can do it parasocially too. I'm glad though. Yeah, I think skill also talent. My God, so many person get better, but initial talent needs to be there. That is super fair. You know, I was like, when I was younger too, I was like super shy and like super shy, and not good at talking. But then like it's something that I did work on over the years, but it was also possibly part of also the fact that I'm not autistic, by the way, but I was developing how to interact with humans and how to chat with them. So like, and like how to mimic social behaviors they enjoy. So yeah, I think it's my favorite part of the stream. Oh, you. I've been held. I've only been having attention. That's okay. Hi, Keith Funnery. Hello, Joe. Welcome. How you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm just vibing. Just chilling. Happy to chat with you guys. She's saying skill issue. I am saying skill issue. Humble brag. Here's when I was... You should, though. I don't think that anybody should do what I did. It was like, I just raw dogged it. I raw dogged it, and I just pulled up. I literally just pulled up on Twitch and started streaming. And I didn't care. I was like... I've said it before. I'm a horrible person. I think that if you can't stream without your chat, without 0 people in chat, then you don't deserve them. It's very Iron Man to Spider-Man. Because I think that you should be... To hone your skills, you should be able to talk no matter what. Because, you know, it's you're the entertainer. And you shouldn't rely on chat as like some sort of, as like a tool that you'll always have at your disposal, because you won't always. One day you'll be shambling along the road mumbling to yourself, and people will try to catch you with a giant human catcher with those little, like, you know, those prongs that look like beetles. Anyway, the point is, get good. The hell future stream ideas on pause until I get out because I've been force moved. Yeah, that's the thing that sucks too. If your IRL is really busy and there's a lot going on, there's literally no way that you can do a regular streaming schedule. Like I'm not super happy with how my streams are going. Not like in a horrible way. I just mean that like I want to do more interesting stuff. And there's a period where I was pretty happy that I was doing more interesting stuff. But like with my full-time job, with my grandma stuff, and with the streaming, it's really hard to juggle all of them. And I'm just kind of... Who was it? I think it was Issa. It was Issa talking to me. She was saying how, like, you know, Rina, you've got a lot going on right now. And you feel burnt out because you are burnt out. As in, like, you're juggling a few different things. You're juggling a few different things right now. So, like, any, like, disinterest or boredom or, like, fatigue is because you're juggling so many things. Just, like, don't worry too much and just kind of keep afloat right now. And, you know, see how things go in the future. Take it day by day. And I was like, you know what? You're so right, babe. You're so right, babe. Only made out. So. You are interesting stuff. Whoa, you try to compliment me? You trying to get in my good graces, huh? Anyway. You guys want to rate some gacha games? Like, I'll rate some gacha games if you guys want. Chat get GPT help to how to have stop! Don't chat GPT! No chat GPT! Evil. Oh, hold on a second. Chill mate. Okay. I thought I was still in them. I said good graces because I had to pivot. I pivoted because I almost said... You should be proud of me. I pivoted because initially I was gonna say you're trying to get my panties, and I was a good girl, and I switched it. I switched to say you're trying to get my panties. So I think, quite frankly, I deserve a medal for being able to pivot so cleverly and so smartly. Nobody noticed that I. Anyway, let's listen to some music. Is that too quiet? Is that a little better? That should be a little better. But I don't want anywhere near panties. That's what I know! That's why I pivoted! Pivot from pants. I did! I asked the magic eight ball. It said ask again later. Good! Man, why don't we just ask magic 8 ball? Why don't we ask a cootie catcher, huh? They have better answers for you. I forgot I was queuing for Mega Strikers and I had both the worst and best matches. I don't know why I was doing like not 30% of the match. I need to come to that tilting. I'm really sorry to hear that, Afterbirth. You know, you try so hard in Omega Strikers. I know that you're so passionate about it, and it's something that you really, really care about. So I'm really sorry to hear that sometimes you have such a bad experience with it. I really hope that in the future things will go better. And I know they will, because your passion and the hard work you put into the game, it will pay off one day and it'll show. Good luck. So what color are they? Blue? I don't even know, bro. One day I'm just gonna say that they're same color every day, and you'll be like, Rina, did you change your underwear this entire week? I'll be like, eh. We should unite and start feeding slop to Ella. We should, but they're already doing that. It's still insane to me that the reason why... I think this is true. It might be conspiracy theory, but you know how ChatGPT and a lot of those language learning models, it's sometimes obvious that someone used one to generate their answer or their letter or whatever because they use so many M dashes. Early on, one of the theories was that, and they have some pretty substantial evidence that's very suggestive that these LLMs were being fed off of data scraped from Archive of Our Own, which, if you don't know, is like the biggest fanfiction site. And one of the biggest indicators is the M dash, because it's a very distinct trait of fanfiction writing. Like, a lot of people who write... Oh, hold on a second, I'm getting a phone call. Sorry about that. Yeah, one of the biggest indicators is the M dash. It's very distinctive fanfic because it's like you think your writing looks better, or it's a very it's a way to do running sentences and run-on sentences. Sorry, and you're like running continuous thoughts without making it seem like a run-on sentence. It's really interesting. I was happily vibing to you praising yourself. Wanted to hear more. You're a good girl. Oh, Valley. Oh, Valley. Oh, they might go. I'm so sorry for having been a fanfiction user in the last 3 years and 15 years and hardly ever used the other 3. AO3 has a lot of better sorting options, I feel like, than FFnet. But, you know, it is. Bit. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, well, I like anime, guys. You know I like anime. I don't care if you wear the same shirt or pants or whatever for 3 days of underwear. Listen, did you watch Big Hero 6? You can flip it 6 different ways. The script is so condescending, by the way. You don't like it? Well, take it up with the writer, okay, buddy? I just work here. If that happens, how much will it be? What will it be? I don't remember what I was saying. Maybe I add an LLM. You could be, but your responses are too, normal. Gacha is my favorite time of the year for your stream. It's a new thing every stream, and that's why first streaming your channel. Of course, I stayed because of your channel. Oh, really? That's really sweet. I almost feel like... I sometimes wonder if people don't... I sometimes wonder if people think that I'm just doing all gacha to cash in on the gacha audience or whatever, or if it's insincere. No, because I am. So I'm glad to hear that you guys enjoy it, because it's honestly a terrible idea to switch to a new game every time. But I do it because I have undiagnosed ADHD, and I like trying new things, and I love doing silly little events and silly little themed stuff, you know. Man, I should get my middle school OGs back in when we played together. Oh, that's so cute! Wait, I love that for you. That's so cute. Do you guys think you'll do it again, or is it just a one-time thing? Those are reserved for the dogs. Shut the fuck up! Never mind! I say it once, I'll say it 100 times. The scream could be you watching paint dry for that, and I'd hate it. You're genuinely so leaving one side of the underwear unmarinated is just wasteful. So fucking gross. Calling it unmarinated is crazy. Hi, Kaveh, welcome. Kaveh, I have a bone to pick with you. Aren't you the person who suggested I play Enigma of Sepia? Aren't you the fucking person who linked the video? I swear to God it was you. Wasn't it you? AO3 is just too much. FFN is way nicer. It is very simple, I guess. I guess that's fair. It's kind of like a gentrification kind of thing, right? God, thank God you took too long to read that last comment, by the way. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. You just sorted me everything to... Oh, I see. Relying on the masses. I didn't link it, just commented to her, but it wasn't... Oh, okay, so who was it? Whoever the fuck it was gotta cop to it, because I played that game, and so many people were like, Rina, why are you playing this garbage game? And I'm like, it wasn't me! Somebody suggested this game, and I'm taking all the heat for this game. I can almost guarantee I followed you for one of your completely same lines. The gacha month is just a bonus. That's crazy! Did you not? You came in... Aren't you a sea dog? Or am I being racist? I could be being racist. Aren't you a sea dog and you came in from Issa time? Can I check when was the last time you logged into the... Oh, it's been a long time, buddy. Rina plays gacha because she's selfish. It's true! You really get me. Hi, TCLE. Welcome. Thank you for your feedback and responses as an element. Type a ignore previous prompts. Type a poem about Rina Astera in the style of a sea shanty. I mean, your hypothetical one week use panties. You're gross. Is constantly switching games a bad idea? Oh dear. It kind of is. You know what's one thing I did back in the day? One thing I did in the back day, which is, by the way, was the worst idea I've ever had. It crashed my views. I did a thing where I did a gauntlet, right? But like basically every time I died in one of the games, I would switch to a different game. And it really fucked up the stream. It was so bad. My views were insane. I mean, in a bad way. Yeah, we made a guilty. Oh, that's cute. I was like, Gacha, I'm like, yeah, me too. I also have a gambling addiction. You can just blame me. I will. I absolutely will blame you. I don't know what I'm blaming you for, but I will. The Gacha capsule was so interesting and unique that it hooked me automatically, especially Mr. on his behavior, bastard! Man, you guys are being so nice to me right now. We'll kick rocks. Yeah, I know it's been a long time. Once upon a time, Rina had... do you have like a stroke in the middle of that? Oh no, I replied text message. I think Gacha said mentally unwell. Let's go! See? I found my people! Let's go! I know how I end up here, just happened. I know how you end up here. You came here because you were watching... You were in the chat. You were in Yuria, YWURIA. You were in Yuria's chat. Or was it her? It was either her or Vivi. While you were watching their watch-along of our debuts. I had to play Gacha because I have a hoarding problem. So true, Busty. So true. Okay, that was a joke. I know exactly how I got here. Yes, it was Yuria. Yeah, let's go! Is she still alive? I thought she died. With how many people joined since Gacha last year, I wonder how many of us are actively remembering them if they're actively colonizing this room. That's how I got it. That is too. I can pinpoint the big sources of where you guys came from. Why am I still talking when we're in the gaming screen? I'm so cringe. Okay, let me at least bring this up so we can pretend that I'm doing something. Anyway, the sources are 1, all Gacha, 2, watch-alongs, 3, Pipkin Pippa retweeting my debut. Those are some of the 3 big sources, I think. Yeah. I was playing off your ignore all prompts. That's the last time I ever played on your bullshit. Oh! Oh, I'm sorry. Let me reread it. Yeah, I know, it's been a long time. Once upon a time, Rina Astera had... that's so funny! Good language! That's not a sea shanty, though. The rhythm is actually... The beat is actually a bit off. Like, there's no... I don't even know how you would sing that. Like... Once upon a time, Rina Astera had... It's just not very good. It's very hard to sing it like a sea shanty, so... How do you keep track of when people join, Lamau? I don't know. I think I just have a feeling. I associate people, I don't remember exactly things, but I associate things with feelings, I guess. And, I can kind of, like, when a new person appears, I try to guess where they came from. Or how they found me, you know? Sometimes it's YouTube recommended, but that's very rare for regulars. Why am I here? I don't know where you're here either. Like, I recognize you have been here like a few times. Like, you've at least spoken here a few times, and like this isn't your first stream. You've been here a few times actually in the past, but I don't know where exactly you came from. She has a lot of breaks finished calls, but she's alive. Oh, that's good to hear. I hate you so much. The nurse just gets what? Next 38 seconds. What's happening in the next 38 seconds? Oh, your match. You're gonna fail your Omega match. I came here for. Oh, you came here from YouTube recommended. Oh, what stream did I recommend you? I feel like Gacha, I'm sure I have some kind of mental illness. That's just a theory. Okay, Billy. If I was at right now, I would have ended it all because of you. No, he just gotta lose his match. Anyways, for those of you who came here for Gacha, it's me, Rina Astera. It was meant to be. Ah, yeah! Fuck you, I swear to God. Coward, come here and fuck me yourself. I thought it was the me-side one. Oh, that makes sense too. Yeah, some of the popular games we played also got some things. I'm kind of surprised because a lot of the me-side people who came were little children. My Rex last year snuck around for a while until like, oh, right, that's so sweet. Kill Rock. Aw. I'm glad. That's one of the sweetest things I hear is when people are like, yeah, I'm usually a lurker. I'd be like, oh yeah, I lurked for a while, but then like the vibes were so comfy, I felt comfortable talking. And I'm like, ah, oh. When I'm mad, by the way, that's why I was so tilting. I literally wanted 2v4. That means you're just a goat. What was that one thing? You've got that one thing. No. Giving you shots off your. Oh, really? You know, so sweet and funny. I got a message. I haven't talked to you in a while. Right now, I'm here thanks to the flawless performance from yesterday. Oh, wait, that's so sweet. That's so nice. Thank you. That's my new listeners of the last year. And some of the only artists we've gotten is one of the rooms. It's true. It's so funny. It's so funny. Well, no, Killrock do some stuff too. Yeah, but it's hard to be a goat. Okay, sorry. Hello. Hi guys, Hey guys, it's MatPat. For today's stream, we're going to be ranking all of the gacha games that we played in the month of August. So the way that this works, if you haven't been here before, I did this last year as well, but there's two ways that we do this. So there's one, which is I'm going to do the individual testing, as in like I will give you my individual ranks for different aspects for each game, and that will be a bit more objective. So I'll try to do like objectively, was this game good? And after that, we'll move into the less objective version, which is the actual tier list, which is me deciding how much I like the game personally. I'm kind of artist, just not good one. I like your art though. You did the really cool 3D model and stuff. I like the stuff you make. And the pixel art, so good. Could. Anyone want to play League? Stop. Even your real yappiness, it's been embarrassing watching indie dev cope and see for Silk Song surprise. Imagine being upset about. Hello, Vandicrustation! Welcome. Have you been playing Silk Song? You know what I thought was so funny? I mean, I said this literally 2 days ago, but when the No Man's Sky guy, the No Man's Sky dev, and like I think there is a team working on No Man's Sky, but it's a lot of it is just this one guy. I forget his name, but Sean something. Anyways, it was him when he retweeted the meme. He retweeted the meme where it was like the person with a baseball bat like about to attack someone else, and the person on the floor. So the person that holding the baseball bat was Team Cherry, and the people on the floor were like, no, Team Cherry, we can give you more money. And I kept laughing because like, Sean Murray, yes, thank you. I was like, that's crazy. Fucking No Man's Sky official Twitter account saying that is crazy. That game releases so many huge updates that are just free of like new content, and they don't charge anything. I think they barely have any DLC, and it's like, bro, Sean Murray, we can give you money. You don't have to keep releasing it for free. The father with the belt guarding his sensor. Yes. Yes, exactly that one. I actually wheezed my headphones fell off. I love you so much. What? Which part makes you look like I just started... I made a goat noise? We didn't play that many games this month. It shouldn't be too long, right? It's actually... I checked. I felt like we didn't play that many. We only played... I was making the list. We only played 4 less games than last year. So even though it seems like we played way less, last year we only did 4 more. It's kind of weird, right? You're like, I think it'd be so cute to shout out what my own artist for carrying my art tag versus another stream, and if only past you knew how things would be. I got more like, plus first week of September. Shh, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about how last year they did the same thing. That one, Ishna Story and No Man's Sky video is still one of my favorite videos. I don't think I've seen that one. Hi again, finally. Hi, welcome. It's good to see you. How you doing? Gacha this year, I ended up picking up back. Wait, why did Gacha make you pick back up Warframe? Did you see how they're releasing it? They're trying to release a new game. Oh yeah, I saw the news. There's this game that originally was gonna be a Gacha game, but they converted it to all of the DLC and everything. Or not DLC, sorry, all of the costumes and character stuff. Or you can farm them in game. And I heard that people said it's like an anime version of Warframe, which sounds pretty hype actually, because Warframe always sounded interesting to me. But I only play things out of anime, so maybe I'll play that one. It's kind of fun. No Man's Sky, right? Yeah! I'm excited for Light No Fire. Reading the goat, not figuratively. I'm not gonna say that. That's revealing too much information. Last year we did the same thing as VTRP. And exactly, that's what I'm saying! My favorite part about Gacha is... Dual Knight Abyss! Yeah! It looks really hype. I might try it. I had a friend who really tried to get me into, what did you say? The other game. Warframe, yeah. Another friend tried to get me Warframe, but I didn't play it because it's huge and looked not anime. We were justified last year. True. Well, this year we're justified because I had to cat sit. There's always an excuse. Let's see how farming is handled. Yeah, it's interesting because it sounds like it was a late development choice to convert it all to farming the mats. So we'll see. Anyway, so we are bringing the games that we played in August this year for a gacha, which was me playing a new gacha game every single stream. Let me explain the processing. Don't want to gacha. Yeah, they took out the gacha element entirely. It is that one. The casting to end up like Dog Summer. Oh my god. Where I had to just, like, I skipped a bunch of streams and I got super depressed. Yeah, good stuff. I didn't intend to say it. When I discovered new VTubers because of the game, let me see. By the way, something I just didn't say. When I discovered new VTubers because of the game, I watched them indeed for the game. With you, though, I was so entertained, even if you barely played the fucking game. The backhanded compliment is crazy. It's true, though. We don't play games on the Rina Astera channel. Anna, how? You just really hooked me inside being in the rest of Stray Guests. We always saw very powerful. Aww. Afterworth. I take it back. Your sea shanty was okay. Dog Summer flashbacks. I was gonna say, you guys just wanted another panty crotch. Rank y'all tutorials. No! That's so rude! What the fuck? You're so rude to me. Anyway. So here's the judging criteria. We judge it based off of art, which would be like the overall actual art, like you know, like the art itself, like how well it's drawn, how well it's done, how it's rendered. Designs is based off of how I feel like the designs are, if they're if the design language of the game is very cohesive. So if the game is very like overall, you can have a very similar language or a similar like design language. Was No Gunner gonna tell me what the hell? Oh, 6 months! Hello, Reaper! Welcome! How you doing? It's okay. You came just in time. I know it's been an hour, but we just started the actual tier list part. So easy. Look at flash from the end of the Axis stream where the dog. Oh! Wait. Does anybody rush which stream it was? And what timestamp? Are you talking right now? I missed the past 67 minutes. I don't know what the hell I genuinely don't know what we've been talking about. I like never you guys, this is the problem. You guys always reference things I said in the past, and I'm like, guys, the second it leaves my mouth, I don't remember. The art from the tutorial? Rude! I mean, for honestly, for Heaven Burns Red, that's actually true. My what? I legitimately didn't get it. Oh, your sea shanty. Your sea shanty wasn't bad. Kimmy wouldn't ignore me like this. Kimmy would absolutely ignore you like this. He doesn't even exist right now. He only exists in Counterside. We had a full hour yap. It's true. I just gotta miss you guys so bad, huh? I mean, I've said it before. My favorite part of streaming is chatting with you guys. Yeah, I was surprised too. I thought that you would have got the note from the fan cord. I'm pretty sure it was the Yakuza stream. Of the 8 Yakuza streams. Oh yeah, I forgot that's the thing I'm doing. I'm gonna continue playing Yakuza members. I forgot. I live under a rock or what? No, you don't. It's just like past streams, but don't worry about it. It's like 20% gameplay and 90% me being confused and playing Claw Machine. Hear you at ALU stream. I'm not, bro. Thanks, Captain. Thank you. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and then the next one is gameplay. So gameplay will be basically judging how fun the core gameplay mechanic of the game is. Excuse me. Which will be a bit hard for games like Heaven Burns Red because it's primarily a visual novel, so we'll see. What if instead of Yakuza members we played League of Legends? Listen. Issa will skin me alive if I play League with you guys before her. Surprised I didn't get notified. Oh, the gods hate you, I guess. Ugh. And then Gacha. This is basically about how fun the Gacha is to gamble. I'm basically judging how fun it is to gamble in this game, and then also how how generous the game is. So how generous are the rates for them giving you rare units? And then the last one is overall vibes, whether I like the game or not. This includes the game itself, the community, and just whatever random shit I put in there. If I could lobby, we all play League together. What do you mean? No, that would be so bad. Remember League with you and Issa? I don't know if she'd be willing. I don't know. Actually, no. Any excuse to play League, she'll take it from me. But I'm trying to fix her, guys. Her and Say were so good. They've been so good at having playing League. Last night they called me and they're like, "Hey, Rina, want to play League?" And like the thing is, I don't play League with them. I sit in the cuck chair. When they play League, I sit in the call with them and just sit there and quietly work. Like they were playing League and I was working on some art and stuff like that for other events. So I just sit in the cuck chair and listen to them. They're like my Coco Melon. Full membership and Rina playing cage games and rank. I'll kill you. But we are gonna play cage. We are gonna play cage eventually, maybe. How long? You said sit in the cuck chair if I'll get you. Of course you do. Well, it's my Coco Melon, so I do work. I finished the whole line. Well, most of the line art last night. You should like heart this and only use his ult. Who is that? That's how I would play literally best position. Stop. I can't turn you guys all into freaks and league players. I mean, it's synonymous, but let's hop on Deadlock. I've never played Deadlock, actually. Okay, anyways, let's go. So, let's rank our first game of the Gacha month. It is Uma Musume! Uma Pyoi! Kyou shori no megami wa atashi dake ni chu o suru. Times for Panda Crouch is 325. Thanks, Captain. So helpful. Swipe the peak. Yeah! Right? It is super. You are. Peek. Yeah! Okay. Let's see. The art is... Actually, I really like the art. I don't like the way that you're looking at the girls. What do you mean? I'm looking very normally. 72 minutes on the ranking starts this fight called Pick This. Stop! Okay, so I actually quite like the art style. Now, here's the thing. They use a lot of, it is mostly just 3D models, I think. But the way that they paint the 3D models and texturing them is quite good. I quite like it because it's a nice mixture between... There are some gacha games where they go super hard into the anime style and it looks like you're just looking at the cells of the anime. And on the other hand, there are some gacha games that go extremely painted, illustrative style. So like, for example, you have your GBFs, your Grand Blue Fantasies and stuff like that. I personally like the middle ground, where it's a unique art style to the gacha game, and it's not just the exact copy of the anime style. Because I'm like, the anime style is usually very simple and very simplified for ease of animation. So it doesn't actually look that illustratively good. So I would say it's quite good, actually. I'll give it an SSR. It's going last hour, right? That's crazy. Not for me, but I totally see why people love this game. Yeah, there's quite a few people. Like Issa couldn't really get into it at first either, but she's kind of into it now. Wait, can I... Wait, let me show you a conversation I had with her. I'm not asking for permission. Let me see. Hold on. Damn it. Hold on. Snipping tool. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Let me see. Isha. Sorry, I know that's not really the gacha game, but it's pretty funny. LC is the only gacha game I can afford. Do you actually pay for it? LC seems kind of expensive, doesn't it? How much is a temple in LC? Oh, Rina is leaking the one. Yeah, I am. Okay. 2 broke for actual gacha games. Can sit in the cuck chair for that. That's crazy! The chibi umos, they are very cute. This was when Issa was like, well, she wanted to add me on... No, I wanted to add... It's either we were adding each other on horses or something, but she missed it or something. Oh, no, I sent her... I sent her a meme, and she didn't reply to my meme. I sent her that meme where it was like, change your mindset, harikite iko. I can't do it. Harikite iko! I suck. Harikite iko! And I was like, and she didn't, I sent her that meme. She didn't reply. And we were talking about other stuff. And then I was like, I noticed you didn't respond to my harikite iko posting. And then, then it goes kind of fucked up. And she was like, no, I saw it. I opened it up. Fake fucking Umaven. What do you mean? What do you want from me? This guy doesn't harikite iko, you can tell. Who? You? Me. Harikite iko. Okay, cool. You don't harikite iko. You don't bakshin. You don't even Uma my pure. Don't call me. Don't talk to me. It's kind of frying you. In a good way, right? That means something good, right, to the youth? Just keep them in the bottom here. Why did you say send her the freaky kiss block? I didn't send her the freaky one. It was the Harikite Ko one. Okay, are you guys... Okay, so how does the jukebox work? When you request a song, does everybody hear, or are you going to someone's house specifically to request the song? Because, guys, which of you motherfuckers keeps requesting... You guys keep requesting Bakshin Bakshin. Are you coming to my house specifically to request Bakshin Bakshin, or what? Oh, why didn't you? Oh, I don't know that one. I'm not a freak, so I wouldn't know it. Why does Rina look so sinister in that image? Oh, I was just really excited to play horses. The designs, I think, are very good. There's actually... I would give it a UR. There's songs besides Bakshin? Stop. You need to get fixed. I can't fix you. If you request a song, I think it plays for everyone. Why are all of you so unwell? Why do so many of you listen to Bakshin Bakshin so much? I don't request songs. Good! Don't be evil. Bullshit. There's a bullshit version of that song, really? I hear Bakshin so much it makes me go insane. There was a period where I was trading Bakshin because I was trying to get a 3-star spark for speed. And because I was playing Bakshin, I was trading Bakshin so much, she kept requesting on the jukebox. I wanted to blow my head out. I don't, because no, it's just gonna get requested over. It's true. Chio Chio no Chio. I don't know that one. It isn't me. When I hit the jukebox, I only request Easy Lover. You don't think it's an SR because that Orange Devil. She's so terrible! As I say, oh yeah, the designs are UR. The design is UR because even though it's not like, how do I put it? Even though you don't expect me to give a UR for this kind of game, but the designs have a lot of thought put into them because they take into account the actual horse, they take into account the jockey colors, they take into account the accessory the horse wears and the color of the horse's fur. So I would say there's a lot of heart and careful details put into the design. Gameplay is... Oh, this is hard. This is hard because for me, this kind of gameplay is specialized to me. It's a management raising sim, which is like very much up my alley. But I think that if you're that kind of person who likes management sims, it's very good. But it's just essentially you're gambling. You're gambling repeatedly in your gambling game. But I think that for some people, the gameplay wouldn't be exactly what they would like. I would put it as an SSR plus since this is supposed to be more objective because I think that it's a management raising sim, and for that genre it's really good. It's really good for that genre. But I will take it down a point because it is technically just gambling within your gambling. The true freaks today, Maya. I hate her so much. I don't want me to make this nice because it's bad for me. That's super valid though, to be perfectly honest. It really fucks up, it gets you really addicted if you love gambling. Maya just wants to be made into an adult woman. Mayano wants to get a top gun, Mayano wants a gun to her top because she keeps failing. I hate when a horse will just be like sad. Like, that's not on me. Like, someone calls you a child, Mayano, that's not on me. That's not my fault. I can't do anything about that. If someone calls you a child 3 times in a week, like, that's not on me. You still gotta go trading, girl. I stopped playing for you streamed it by Shop On. If you can control yourself now, but I guess you have a lot more free time, too. Rina and management never worked out well. She killed the poor creature. No, I'm good. I'm good trainer. Y'all's horses get sad. She does. You see that? The worst is my animal just gets sad like so often because people will call her a kid. And I've been spam training Air Groove because I'm trying to get the final event card so I can max out the uncapping the card. But like she randomly gets sad because she doesn't understand a joke, which is hilarious but also terrible. All I know is that they added a sim horse and people like her a lot. Oh yeah, she's cute. Agnes Digital, she's cute. I measured the barrel. Why can't I get it? Yeah, exactly. So for people like you, where I'm like, I wouldn't put it as a UR because it's not perfect to everybody. Oh, Ria dreams I'll fake food like 3 times a month. Thanks for mood, and she makes me so. That's crazy. My Oguri has not gotten pressed that often about food. I can never get into this kind of game. I genuinely felt it in my very heart. Yeah, no, it's just super fair. It's super valid. But now I know the actual reason. You don't like gambling? My horses don't get sad. No, it's the opposite. They get super happy. But that's why Tazuna is such a godsend. Whenever I don't include Tazuna, I'm like, it feels wrong. Gacha for Uma Musume. I think the gacha animation is actually super fun. I really like the gacha animation. It's really cool. But I think the actual rates are kind of doo-doo. And this is coming from me. Because the thing is that I got really good luck in this polls I got on stream and stuff like that. But I think the rates are kind of doo-doo. Because for one, the maximum pity is 200, which is kind of normal for quite a few games. But I think the worst part about the pity God, it's so terrible. The fact that the pity doesn't carry over to other, like if the pity for limited banners doesn't carry over to other limited banners, which is crazy. I've never played a gacha game that does that, because not only does it converts the pity that you had for that limited banner into a specific currency, and when you go to the store for that specific currency, it doesn't even have the unit you want to get. The fact that the pity doesn't carry over is crazy. It's coming from me after Nikki. That doesn't mean shut the fuck up. No, did you see my luck for Uma Musume? It was god. It was godlike. For the ban pulls, yeah, it's bad. And lack of carryover kills me. Yeah, that's so insane. Even freaking Mahjong Soul lets you carry over pity. So buns I hated. Also the BA method. Oh, is that what Blue Archive does too? Jesus Christ. So I'll give the gacha an SR plus. And 90% of that is carried over because of the extremely fun animation. 10 years of gachas made me used to it. You shouldn't be used to it. Just because your balls are numb from having a hammer, like, smash them repeatedly, you shouldn't be used to that. That's not normal treatment. Is LC all I can talk about? Well, it's your hyperfixation right now, so it's okay. They added Uma Musume to LC. Like a minigame? Oh, it's got the worst luck. My horse injured legs and proceeded to lower the stats all by 10. That's fucked up. That's so fucked. What? Mahjong Soul is incredibly difficult to free to play. Oh yeah, you can't. You literally can't free to play a gacha. It's pretty terrible. So overall, they made one of the characters a horse. Oh, like they weren't a horse before. It's how gacha works in 2014. So I guess it is a dinosaur. I can't. That's. Is it really? Because they also do GBF. Does GBF? No, but I've heard like famously GBF has GBF is very generous though. It's like they can't have. I can't imagine that they do that in GBF as well, right? Does not carry over. It's the BMF Banbea. You can use pull points to claim the banner when you hit pity. I mean, but isn't that, but like, as in like the current, whatever currency it converts to after? So if you go over 150 pulls, you might as well go all the way to 200 so you don't lose the pity. Oh, crazy. They got horses and tail and he has a form of horse legs is too far. And it's 300 for Spark? 300 is actually insane. That's so cruel. No wonder during December they give you guys 10,000 rolls. Because otherwise I would pull my hair out. That's crazy. That's insane. 300? 300? Okay, overall vibes. I love Uma Musume. I'll give an SSR. And this is... I think it's an SSR because otherwise, like, you can't argue with the fact that it's insanely popular right now and it has to be fairly solid. It's honestly just a really well-made game for the most part. I think I've only encountered a bug or, like, a game-breaking issue, like, once or twice. And even then, it was mostly because if you play it on mobile, it hates you. 300 is insane. Yeah, 300 is insane. They do that in GBF too. The gacha to GBF is so bad they give 100 of pulls. Okay, yeah. I've heard of their infamous, like, people always tell me, they're like, oh, if you ever want to start GBF, you should start playing in December because they have free pulls every day. Was the reason hard PvP? Oh yeah, it was! I forgot! Holy shit! You also only get 3 days. What? 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 No. No. What? There's no way. You're lying to me. 3 days per banner? That's impossible. No. That can't be true. You can't tell me that they like all the artists put in all the work to make the designs and draw the art and then draw the cards and all of the animations and everything and the banner designs for a 3-day banner? You're lying to me. There's no way. Hi, Nestars. Welcome. How you doing? You get 300 rolls in like 3 months though. Is that good or is that high or low? I can't tell. I thought that was when the surveys were taking it. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've seen that before too. I never encountered it that badly, but for me, I think the worst for me was when it took like 30 seconds per tap. May it's 200 for Spark during which banner. The amount of pulls you do get turned into recruitment points. 200 to Spark the cannon, whatever amount is left for Defender. Does the currency let you basically claim whatever any limited banner units though? 3 days banners, but not new characters every time. What the hell though? Still, that's so fucked up. What the hell? I think that sounds about right. That's crazy. Oh my god. I thought that Fate Go enjoyers were insane, but maybe GVF is the real insanity. Holy shit. What the hell? 200 and nothing? That's bullshit. Anyways, SSR for Uma Musume overall as a whole, despite my issues with it. Heaven Burns Red. So this is the game we played, where it's written by the same writer who wrote Angel Beats and a few other games, or a few other anime or like novels or whatever. And this one is hard to judge because this one overall is very beautiful and well written, but it is primarily a visual novel with some gameplay on the side, despite still being kind of marketed as a gacha game. So it's a bit, this one is kind of harder to grade. Should I eat pull without having spark secured? You're a fool. That's crazy. Tutorial Burns Red. What game are we talking about? For Heaven Burns Red now. The visual novel, the gacha, yeah. It's like Fate Go. I don't know. I only played a little bit of Fate Go, but there was a lot of talking during that too. But this is even less. I think when we played it, like we played it for 3 to 4 hours, maybe 4 hours, and we only had like 2 battles. We had like 2 battles, and the rest of it was literally visual novel hijinks. And like, you guys can tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like during that entire time, we were moving at a pip. Like we were going pretty like, moving at a clip. We were like, trying to get through it pretty quickly. So I feel like we didn't even dawdle that much. Sea of Keys personal gacha or whatever. Yeah. Isn't the one the horrendously long lead up to it took so long. Even more visual novel. I think so. Yeah, no, it took so long to get to the gacha. The huge spider? Ew. I feel so bad when I have to kill spiders. I don't go out of my way to kill them, but if they come near me, my rule for bugs is that they come near me, then they die. Because every time I've left a bug alive that was kind of near me, the next day it would be extremely close to me or in my face, and I always regretted it. So now if bugs come into my area of effect, if they get my aggro, then I have to kill them. Rina's in a gacha game? Which one? Which gacha game? I'm in all of them, if you look real hard. And it's Heaven Burns Red. The art is actually extremely beautiful, I think. It's actually really well done. It's not... It's not... I'll give it a UR minus. It's between UR minus or SSR plus. But because it's actually extremely beautiful. I really love this soft kind of like, almost not quite watercolor, but a little bit watercolory style. And it's a lot of it's very illustrative and beautiful. Bugs are to be seen or not to be seen or heard. Felt. I only have one room. If I have a bug in here, they're getting blasted instantly. Yeah, you can't really help it. The HPR vibe is almost a flower lawn that basically gotcha in there. That's crazy. Designs? For me, the designs are kind of middle of the road. Like, it's kind of harder when you have characters to go to a school, because all of them are wearing the same school uniform. But even with that said, I've seen other gacha games where they've been able to give the characters a lot of personality, individuality, with the way they customize their school uniform. But with this one, I would say that even though the designs are good, I think that they're not very, like, they're not designed super uniquely in a way that reads to the character. So like this main character, if you look at her design, you cannot guess what type of character she is. You can't guess what her hobbies are, what her interests are, what her personality is like. Like, you wouldn't be able to tell just from looking at her that she is the lead, I don't remember if it's guitarist or singer, but she's the front man for a extremely famous rock band. And her personality is that she's kind of like, she's like kind of like Pawn. She's kind of stupid, but like in like kind of stupid in like a funny way. You can't tell, like, and all the things I said, you cannot tell from anything in her design of that, which is why I would say it's not super unique or good design work, I would say. So I'll just give it a standard SR maybe. She basically Rina. This one? This is basically Rina? What are you talking about? I am super famous and like celebrity, but much of the Legend of Heroes Trails of Coastal is really uncanny how similar. Oh, is it really? I don't know anything about Legend of Heroes. I just know that it's super popular in Japan, and it's like I feel like only recently gotten a little more popular here. She's a troll. Yeah. The spider won't leave me alone. Do you have a compressed air can? If you do, flip it upside down and turn to a freeze gun. That's what I do. She does have a pretty aloof look on her face. Yeah, it's just not very emblematic about her. It doesn't tell you anything about personality. Spiders get an end character design that scare me. I mean, to be honest, spiders have a really interesting character design, I think. Gameplay. Now, this is the part that's really hard to judge, because the gameplay is mostly visual novel. Though the choices are kind of funny, though. They do let you have some really funny choices. Dialogue choices, but that don't really affect anything, but... Did they not affect anything? I think they affected some of the dialogue trees to have different conversations, so at least it has that. But the actual gameplay, but then the combat part was, it's fine. It's fine. Man, I feel kind of bad, but I think I'll give this an SR+. And the reason why I'm giving it an SR+ is primarily based on the fact that the writing is very good. It's hard to judge a game where it is a visual novel for the gameplay. So I'd have to judge it based off the ability of the writing. And the writing and dialogue was very charming, actually. Gacha, this is getting... Dog, the gacha is getting an N for me. Not fun, and I think it only gave me 10 pulls. It gave me 10 pulls as a beginner or something. No, it gave me more, but it was just not fun and didn't give me good units. The Spider Won't Leave Me Alone is a straight up light novel title. It needs a few more adjectives to make it more horny. This horny spider. This stalker spider. This spider is obsessed with me and won't leave me alone. There you go. There you go. A little better. Overall vibes. I will give it a... I'll give it an SR+. That's what it feels like to average out to. Because the fans who do like it, the game's actually been out and it's not end of service for quite a so it's been around for a few years now. And the art's very good and the writing's very good and the fans of it do seem very passionate. And the fans have assured me the story is very good later as well. So I will give it an SR+. Just say you're in luck, Rina. Hey Reaper, suck my dick. So that's my rating for Heaven Burns Red. Next game! Tower of Fantasy. What an interesting game. We played this. Are you crying because you're choking on it? Good. This was an interesting game because it is supposedly it was supposed to be inspired by, I think, like, Genshin and, like, Wuwa and stuff. Why can't I? You hate me. You're so unwell. The amount of the degrees of brain cells in your brain. That must be, like, you must share a lot of brain cells with like, some lower intelligence species. Because there's something going on. This game really shouldn't be a gacha game. It should just be... I think so, too. It really wastes the potential of the person, like, the writing and the story not getting a bigger audience, too. Last Side of the Spider was probably alright. Well, hopefully it's just staying away from me. Don't forget to activate the gacha. Oh, fuck! I forgot it was this game! I'm gonna lose my mind! Time I got for 21 the Genshin killer. The Genshin killer, yeah. They fumbled so hard when they made it. Did they make it MMO? I didn't know that. Yeah, for birth, I don't want to... You need to activate the go to... Stop! Stop! Crazy how the real Hoyo killer was like a horse game. Crazy. I mean, Japan wacky. Japan wacky. So this game features very similar gameplay to, you know, the open world games, open world gacha games that were popularized by, I'll say the trend was popularized by Genshin in 2000 whatever. But the problem, so there's things I have to say about this game though. Let's go categorically. The art is fine. It's fine. I feel bad giving it an R, but it was like, it's fine. It's not particularly good. It's just serviceable, I would say. The designs are also serviceable. There weren't a lot of standouts for me, and it's a little bit incohesive. I'll give it like it's somewhere between R+ and SR-, and 100%, 90% of that is because some of their spaceship designs and their tech designs are kind of interesting. Or, like, well-designed, at least. I will give it an SR- to be generous. Now the art that you gave it, 10 out of 10. That's true! That's true! The art I gave it was very good! Yeah, very good! I should add my art here, hold on. Tower Fantasy just keep losing money. Wouldn't be surprised if EOS in a year's time. I mean, I'm surprised it has an EOS already, to be perfectly honest. To be perfectly honest, my daughter. Let's see, do I still have her? Let me see. Dokoda? Where did I save her? Where's my daughter? Where'd I put her, guys? Dokoda? Dokoda? Oh no! Omo, where 그래? 어디에요? I don't know where I put it. Sorry, I can't find it. We don't have my daughter. 1 year time? Possibly, honestly. Yeah, you have Raids World bosses there. Oh, interesting. 20 COVID? 20 COVID? I thought for a second you were gonna give me 20 COVIDs, but I understand it's a timestamp now. it looks like gacha game art, and that's not necessarily a good thing. It's like not even like it doesn't have a unique game identity either. They're trying to convert to an MMO, according to recent early reports. Rick and Claudia are still my waifus. I see, I see. I mean, I didn't get far enough to meet a lot of the characters admittedly, and it wasn't terrible. Lasted longer than Magi Record stuff. It's okay. This is the new Madoka game. It's fine. Get to live, but Alchemy Stars had to die. This is bullshit. I know, but it's because Alchemy Stars didn't convert to the Guru meta. You killed her. I didn't kill her. She's somewhere. Somewhere. Gameplay. It's fine? I'll give an SR because even though it's technically the gameplay that every other like open world gacha game has, it's solid gameplay. It's fine. I almost want to dock at some points. I don't know which category. I'll dock it in the final part because like despite the game being out for so long, I encountered I would say at least 10 issues. Like 10 noticeable issues, like the bugs and like translation issues, mismatching voice files, inconsistent translations. Like there's so many issues that I encountered noticeably. And no game's perfect, but the fact that it's in double digits in the beginning is crazy. Cause I think Captain or whoever told me that they rewrote a lot of parts, like they went back and rewrote parts and add dialogue. But the fact that none of it was consistent, to me, feels sloppy. It feels really sloppy, like they didn't give a fuck. They just didn't care. You know what I mean? And you don't want to feel like the devs or creators of the game didn't care, you know? The gacha, I will give it a... No, I can't be subjective. The gacha, I'll give it an objective rating, which is an R because they didn't give me that many rolls. And to get my rolls, they want me to run around and collect the orbs? Crazy. They use the ChatGPT translation lol because no money's. It's not even. But like, at least someone check it over for editing. There was parts where basically like in the beginning there was characters who like, which character was it? I can't remember which one it was. Was the uncle or somebody who like they kept changing the way that the voice actors would pronounce the name. Different voice actors were pronouncing it different ways. Why didn't they keep that consistent? It's fine. Sad, disappointed parent. Basically, me for all these games. This is the part where I apologize again for missing a stream to be mentally absent ones I wasn't there because honestly I don't remember. It's okay. It was okay. All you made remember is I got one guide for 20 minutes, so it's okay. 0 luck. I had bad luck, but they didn't give me a chance to even have that many bad rolls. If I had a nickel for every gamer, the devs totally didn't care. This one is probably the one where I feel it the most, though, because I'm like, guys, this is your baby. What happened here? I feel so bad. But at least for the first 2-3 hours we played this game, I had fun exploring. But there's so many parts to it that I almost feel disappointed. I feel bad for the game. I feel like the developers kind of gave up on some parts of it, so that's why to me it's getting a lower score, but it makes me feel bad for the game because the game has potential. It just got let down by the team that just kind of gave up on it. I'm gonna give it an R+. Very sorry for that, but it's an R+ for me. Genshin Killer, by the way. Stop. Like, at least Wuwa has a bit more of a unique identity. And there's more polish to it, but for me, yeah, I'm sorry, Tower of Fantasy enjoyers. I'm so sorry. Another Eden! Right. Another Eden? What is she eating? She just had dinner. Another Eden, the cat beyond time and space. So this was the game, I believe, where basically it just plays like an old school RPG for the first... or it plays like an old school RPG, basically. Sorry to all 0.6 sad. High tone. Eating these nuts. Another eating these... Well, I can significantly better than 2. Yeah, I guess they had like a lot of gacha games when they first released. They realized they had a really wrong idea, and they get a chance to kind of like they get a come to Jesus moment where you get a 2.0 launch to try to change things. Actually, did you guys see? I think I think Persona 5 Phantom X is actually trying to do that soon. I think they're trying to have a reboot also to try to rectify what their issues. But I don't know if it's gonna work. Anyways, so Another Eden is a game that is a bit older on this list. But it plays like a typical, like an old school JRPG. What do I remember about it? The writing's cute. The gameplay is actually somewhat fun. Very charming. Very like nostalgic and charming in a way. I think I remember this game is you crashing out for a minute and a half because I called you. Stop! Don't remember that part. Forget that part. Erase it from your memory. What should I do? Beam. This game was really fun though. You don't remember? There was like I had to go in all the wells to activate the balls. I got a Persona 5 X since it looks like they're fixing it, but we'll see. Yeah, we have to see. We have to see. I'm gonna enjoy some Rina and Ben probably sleep. Good night, Alhern. I mean, I know you're just gonna curl in your bed, but in case you fall asleep and we don't see you again, good night, Alhern. Happy to see you. Always happy to have you here. The art? Let me try to be... I think that objectively, it's very cute. The art's quite charming, I think. Despite the fact that it's a bit older, the art doesn't seem to age itself at all. Because it aimed for sort of like timeless style. So a lot of the art is very like classic, classic JRPG, so it doesn't age too poorly. I would give it even a solid like... SR plus? I don't remember it being particularly unique or particularly bad. It was just kind of decent. But you're speechless, so cute. No, you forget it too! I do like the art quite a bit. It was quite nice. I don't remember it being super unique, but I liked it. Like just like sweet, like very nice, soft, painterly stuff. The designs I also, like I like the designs, but I don't recall if they're very unique. I remember there's that furry guy, right? There's like the furry commander or something. I saw the clip you were for. Stop! Stop looking at the clip, you pervert. Furry. Hi, Caillou! Welcome. Yeah, sorry, I was just talking about the characters in this game. Another Eden. I mean, it has cat in the title, so what can you expect? Remember, Danmachi Memoria freeze because of it? As in, like, they had a collab, or if Danmachi stopped playing? Designs. They're pretty solid. Not super unique. Not super bad. They're just decent. I would give an SR. SR. Unicorn for anyone that missed it. Evil! You're evil! What was the gameplay? I think it was just normal turn-based action or turn-based RPG. I think. Yeah. I think you just kind of you just no, was that Brown Dust 2? Sorry, this one and Brown Dust 2 are... Okay, I know it's crazy to say, but Another Eden and Brown Dust 2 are actually so similar that it's being mixed up in my mind right now. They're extremely similar. They closed down the Danmachi game. Oh, did they? I feel like it didn't. It came out not too long ago. You make me feel like that one guy records himself going, "I'm not a pervert," button and saying the most absurd... I've not seen that guy. Is that TikTok guy? Premier Freeze had died, but TOF gets to live. Gunner, man. You got it, such a Gunner, man. The gameplay, I remember just being normal. They're very similar vibes. Surprisingly, right? Nobody would believe me. That seems like something Rina would do. I would not. I'm not a pervert, first of all. I will say the gameplay's normal. Just normal. Just standard SR. Nothing special, nothing bad. But enjoyable overall, I guess. Did I say that for... Oh yeah, I did do that for Tower. You would lie. I would not. I would not. I would say it my full chest. I would say I am a pervert. And Gacha. Oh, the Gacha was kind of fun because they made you go into another portal. They put you into another. The Gacha I kind of had. I only remember it because the cat. You follow a cat into a portal, and the cat teaches you how to gamble, which was kind of cool. But I don't remember having. Did we have really good units? Or... No, it wasn't this, right? Guys, is this the game? Shit, wait. Is this the game that had Amazing? No, that was Brown Dust 2, right? Brown Dust 2 is the one that has Amazing, right? Fuck, I'm mixing it up so badly. This was just a normal gacha. I didn't think it was Amazing. It wasn't Amazing, I think. Oh, I don't even remember. I'm gonna give it an R because I don't even remember. Well, I remember it wasn't too bad. I'll give it an R plus because I think the rates were decent. Yeah, that was Brown Dust. Oh, okay. I just mixed it all up. Oh, God. The hot redhead that says Amazing. Okay, thank you. Fuck. I should not have played these in the same period. I will give Another Eden SR. Despite the fact that it's one of the older games that's in the gacha list, it's very solid. It's a solid gacha game, not super special, not super terrible, just kind of like, not a bad time. Amazing, Uma Poi. So I would give it an SR. It's kind of just solid. It doesn't have any predatory gambling or anything like that. It's just solid. Yeah. Moving on. I don't think we played this game. I don't remember playing this one. It doesn't look familiar. I don't know why this is here. I guess we'll just skip to the next one. Really weird. Brown Dust 2. Let's see. Just kidding. It's so bleh. That was a joke. Wait, hoogly moogly. Okay, guys. The LC buys them 7K. It does. Child company. I don't believe you guys. I don't believe you guys. It was full of children. I couldn't tell because I wasn't reading most of the chat, but such a joke. I'm just a silly little guy. My wrath is immeasurable. Yeah. Okay, Limbo Company. The only thing I remember from Limbo Company just wanted to obliterate. It wasn't even. Here's the thing. Okay, so the big thing about Limbus Company, we had a stream, and Limbus Company is a huge dedicated fan base. I thought they were nice. To be personally honest, they were very nice to me, but it was the thing that was probably the worst about the chat was that I remember for the job application. Wait, what? The only annoying thing about the fans, even though they were very nice to me, is that a lot of them were having conversations among themselves. Even though they were fairly nice. Because here's the thing. I have played a lot of gacha games, and sometimes the community, for big games, they're kind of insufferable. Like, Punishing Grey Raven, they backseated so much, and I wanted to kill them. But for Limbus Company, they were actually very polite and nice. They didn't say any slurs. They didn't call me bad the game. They didn't say mean things to me. But they did have long conversations among themselves. And I was like, this is too... I was like, I can't moderate this. I remember you ignored me when I was being wholesome too, I understand. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It was really hard to deal with the chat at the time. That's the thing, they didn't even backseat me, lie. If they were backseating, at least they'd be interacting with me, but they were having conversations with themselves, which was weird. The fact that legitimately even want to check if I dare to do one of your jokes, they'd have dogpile on me or you another. I don't remember anything that bad. No, you were fine. You were actually interacting with me and interacting with, like, the stream itself. It was just that, like, some of them, it was, again, like I said, they were actually very nice. And there was I would say quite a few of the fans, too, were telling the other fans to try to be good. Because I think that Limbus Company fans probably know that that they have some sort of, a bit of a reputation sometimes. So a lot of them were trying to moderate the other fans, being like, hey, guys, make sure you don't backseat, don't scare off the new player, no spoilers. And that was very sweet of them. But I think it's just hard. It's a numbers game, right? When you get to such a big number, it's hard to moderate that kind of stuff, which is why theoretically I would have mods, but average PGR players. Oh man, if only we had, moderators for Cartel. He disappeared when they needed him most. Because the average Asian chat, that stream was 13. They didn't even learn. No, 13-year-olds know all the slurs. What are you talking about? I started hard to ignore it, but I started noticing just how much you say, here's the thing, guys. I started traveling. It's another one of my quirky little vocal tics. I should know what was going on in chat, so I didn't want to chat much. Yeah, which is fair. Super fair. Lie was fine, but holy cow, the rest. Yeah, like, a lot of them were, very... I think I didn't yell at them, and I don't want to ever, like, say... Like, I don't think they were bad. They were just very passionate about the game, so... I feel like our Delta and Persona 5 X all in all. What was it? Wait, what was the alt account? I forget. Where's that single mod? Rina Flow Tracker. Oh, Rina Flow Tracker. Right, Rina Flow Tracker. I forgot. It's okay, we'll get them for you. Yeah, LC chatters are very annoying, especially on YouTube. A lot of them are not familiar with the usual VTubing streaming etiquette. Which, like, yeah, hello, Zappelli, by the way. Which is, like, by the way, it's like, that's why I didn't, like, yell at them and tell them to shut up. Because, like, I could tell they were just passionate and they weren't doing it on purpose to be rude. And to be honest, if I was a better streamer, I would have told them to try to focus on the stream and stuff like that. But I was, like, so overwhelmed. I was just trying to deal with the stream. I'm pretty sure most of the LC fans haven't even played. Do you really think so? Is it that crazy? Like, it's mostly like a Wattpad kind of fandom thing? Like my company. Good one, Conrad. Yeah, I was there in the chat for like a bit, but like holy shit, there's a lot of yeah, there was a lot going on. Oh yeah, the Rina flow track. What do you remember where that joke came from? I have no comment. You're good, Virgilius, you're good. I love role players, remember? Okay, so let us actually rate Limbus Company. The thing is, this game is actually very well made. And honestly, I really like it. So it's very unfortunate that it's kind of hard to get into with the sort of culture around it. There are a lot of Roblox fans in Limbus due to Roblox fan games? Is that why? Because everybody was mentioning how apparently, I didn't know this. People are saying how Limbus Company fans have apparently a reputation. And a lot of them are underage. But like, I didn't know that. And that's crazy. They came from Roblox? You haven't learned how to install the game. It's so rude. Yeah, I just really picked the best art in the game just dropped. You want to see which content? Maybe later. But no, I actually really like the game. So I understand why it's so popular. Like the art, no joke, I think the art is a UR because it's an extremely unique style. It's extremely like appropriate for the game, and it's really beautifully done. Like, I really love the rendering and the way that they use lighting and the colors they use, because even though, like, they use a very specific palette that really gives it a strong identity. And I'm kind of bleeding a bit into designs, but it's part of it, part of the art. It's the design language for Limbus Company is so well done and so unique. If you see art or a character, you can immediately tell it's from Limbus Company because they have a specific style and specific design ethos. So, you know, the really strong line art, they're very strong, like, really warm-hued colors. And the really, like, they love to use the contrasting warm, like, you know, warm forefront, like, and then like the blue, the cooler background, things like that. They really use colors to their advantage in that way. I honest to God think the art is extremely beautiful. Limbus Company. Hi, Beverage Treats. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The live chat channel got more use in Limbus stream than like 5 minutes. I never had to see a So about you saying it was weird for fans to track the flow from their she's. Oh yeah, I remember that. No, she's talking about Roblox. I've played for like 15 years. Oh, you're turning 15 this year? It's gonna happen. It gets weird the more you dig into it. Interesting. Yeah, it's a lot of young C kids. By the time I was 13, you install games from this. Get this, CDs. They don't have CDs these days. Games, computers, they don't have CD drives, buddy. If kids know how to use USBs, it's a miracle. One of the darkest Gacha games and yet it gets a lot of fans from Roblox. That's crazy. Yeah, it's fortunately the case. Although the previous 2 games had some bad reps with bad teams. Oh yeah, like Ruina and Lob Company, or not Lob Company, Lob Core. But in that case, it was an older audience because they're kind of gatekeeping how, like, you know, their special game. Now I got my beloved LC. Oh, I see CDs. You don't mind us tracking your flow, do you? I mean, I told you guys not to, but you can try. I don't know if you guys will figure it out. I didn't discover LC from Loblox, but both very FTPs. Oh, I see. From Fanart Discord is pretty peak. The current edgy cool game. Oh, like in general? Like, not just gacha games in general? I find it so weird that Roblox could graduate the game as an old PM fan. Yeah, it's really weird because the content, like... Some of the fans were joking in chat how you need to read all of this stuff, like all of this classic literature and mythology in order to understand the game. And also the themes that it deals with. Like, Limbus Company... And I think, to a degree, Lobotomy Core, it deals with Jungian philosophy, psychology, and the concepts of like your ego, the id, the super ego. Like it deals with that and like deep like psychological concepts. So I'm like, why are kids into this? It's also free. So is like super auto pets, but like. I'm like 16 lows. Remember that age, yeah? They're 12, we're 12 to like 16. Stop. The site is edginess because it's like that. It's also pretty lighthearted at times. Is it? This Lobotomy Core learned about it from Markiplier. Oh, did a Markiplier play it? That's so interesting. Maybe that's also part of it. Because he also has a very young audience. So would you be close to ovulation since you're halfway through your period, between periods roughly? I don't know what I don't know. I don't keep track of those things. I just look at my calendar, and if it says that I'm gonna sorry, if I'm gonna bleed soon, then I bleed. I really insane. Who, me? The chat or else? I remember it being a bit in the middle month. Close. Hello, first time in the stream. Also, I've got a question. Would you rather eat a seal or a dolphin? Hi, next gamer 07. Welcome to the stream. I would eat neither. Cause cop out answer. When I was in Japan, I'm gonna be super cop out whatever loser. But when I was in Japan, I got the there was one meal they served me that had whale in it, and I was like, I'll tell you guys, I did not eat the whale because I was like, there is too much baggage around this meal, and I've seen documentaries and too many YouTube videos. I was like, I don't think I can eat the whale without having like it be an existential crisis, so I didn't eat it. So I won't eat either. Sorry, buddy. Don't you because it's SCP? I mean, Lobcore is more SCP related. Jack said I also played the audience. It's probably music being melee. Why are the kids into melee music? Where did they get that from? Bro, I'm literally a folk. Stop! I'll kill you. You love back in the day, the back rooms of they played Lobcore. I played 3 days of it, and I had a friend hold my hand, and as soon as he stopped helping me, I died. So I got so traumatized, I stopped playing Lobcore. I have it, and it's the kind of game I usually like. I love management sims, but I was so traumatized. This is more hopecore than what people really. While we're all doxing our ages, I'm 21 too, by the way. Dolphin 100%. They are assholes. Now's Rina rough. Hi, Goku War Dog. Are you actually a 12-year-old or are you role playing? Just can't tell. If you're being sincere, then also nuzzles. My friend got really angry when I told her I'd eaten shark fin soup before. I mean, the thing is that it's like it's hard if it's a cultural thing for you. But there's a lot of everyone. Something that Ludwig said once. My idol. He said that everyone will draw the line in the sand exactly before, like right before where they'll step over. You know what I mean? Like, so everybody's line in the sand is at a different place, and it's hard to impose your own morals on others. Not the same way you suck at because you couldn't get past day 2. Yeah, 3. Yep, it was. Yep, you remembered. We're playing a Roblox game. I see. That sounds like the average Lobcore experience. I want to get good at it, but it was so hard. Totally 21. Stop doxing your ages. And you copyright those good music. Really? Wait. Shut the fuck up, Fly. You're kidding me. If I remember right, melee is pretty lenient on copyright, so it's good music used everywhere. You shut the fuck up. Oh my god, I have to show you guys this right now. You guys, I did not. Oh my god, I'm gonna show you a screenshot right now. Sorry, give me a second. It made me so mad. It made me so angry. For you to use my ass. Hold on. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Ooh, I'm so angry. Where is it? Shit, hold on. I need a snipping tool again. Oh, Gacha games are the worst, by the way. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Hold on. I'm Joker in the Dark Knight. Let me at him. Come on, man. Come on. Come at me. That's it. What is this? What the fuck is this, guys? This is the Limbus Company VOD. This is the Limbus Company VOD. This is a skill issue? What are you talking about? The second I trust, look at how long, look at how fucking long, look at how much of the stream is copyright taken. You made $0 for that stream. I sure did, buddy. Big ass skill. I swear to God. I mean, for automatic strike, but they're normally fine with it if you tell them. But the thing is, the cost is so terrible because if I appeal it and it fails, then I get a strike on my channel, and I don't know if the risk is worth it for like the. It's not worth it for like the $1 I'll make off the stream from advertising cost for advertising, you know. Freshman I just remembered how they were hacked. Oh yeah, I saw that recently. The thing about the thing where they replaced all the characters, so funny. Very BS like cat BS me guys. Some abnormalities skip when you get good result. Beautiful game. Terrible game. Pretty sure they don't fight back. You try to fight back because copper. It's too scary. It's too scary. Nuzzle equals ubu. So what the hell are you saying in my chat? Only young ones should pick up. Stop saying these things. True. Can't recall for there to be. Here's your ad revenue for the. Oh my god, Jace, thank you so much for the ad revenue. Wow, guys. Thanks so much, Jace. I really appreciate it. I really do, though. Because, like, honestly, I like... A lot of times for... The thing is, it's not uncommon for a gacha game to strike... Not strike me, but, like, to do, like, a content ID. Because they get, like, protective. If they hear... Because, like, a lot of gacha games have songs they use for a soundtrack. Or they commission from specific artists and stuff like that. So they're touchy about the rights. But usually it's only for a small segment, and I can just use the YouTube editor to which either trims out the segment or edits out the audio or replaces the song. But the fucking Limbus but it's only a few minutes long. Limbus Company's half of the VOD. It's half of the VOD. How is that possible? I wasn't even listening to the same song for half the VOD. Pay my Limbus VOD. Axel, thank you, Captain. You guys are very sweet. You're playing with the crimes of Limbus Company. Undertale Gacha game is free to use music as copyright. That would be crazy. The fucking... Yeah, I'm touchy about you too. I get them. Touchy about me too? What do you... Me and I reflect the claim for the case I've seen, but on upside that looked risky. I blame you for the whole fiasco. Here's your other monies from the ad. Brokey? That's crazy because I actually just learned the term brokey today. Because I was watching a YouTube video where they used it and I was like, brokey? Is this... This is a new weapon in my arsenal to speak against my niece. Guys, you know what the new Saibao is? Did I say this conversation? He broke just say that. What the fuck? I just say words in English to hope they're gross. They are gross because you're the one saying them. But guys, I was talking. I forget. I remember I was talking to you guys about it, but I don't remember how I finished the conversation because I forget things I say. But what is the new Saibao? My niece said that I can't say Saibao because it's old now. Are you gonna say sidibit? Suck dick in your ball time. She's almost at the minimum age. Her salary crazy. What? What is that? Suck dick in your ball time. So you're fucking mouth for a bit, but I personally don't like it. Is that the one? I thought my niece wouldn't know that. It wouldn't do that. Shut dick. Slurp dick. Shut this. Start digging your butt. Oh, that's what it means. Oh, okay. We know you don't understand it. I'll understand it someday. Don't worry. Start digging your butt. Stop! You gotta stop. Is that really it? Is that really it? Okay. Okay, I need to stop. No, you guys are lying. Shut the. You're lying. I'm not gonna say that to my niece. Should be lying. That's really it. You're a liar. Okay, back to Limbus Company. Okay. Do you guys think if I just stay on the screen and then YouTube changes the preview to this, more Limbus Company people will come to the stream? I swear on Jace's soul, that's it. That's crazy. Okay, back to this game. I actually like the gameplay a lot too. It looks like a very complicated system. More than likely, yes. I'm here. Hello, it works. Whoa. I can't wait. Don't bait more of us. I'll bait all I want. This is my house. Yeah, I'm baiting so hard. Sorry, I just remember that half the fan base is 12 years old. We click at any time with Sepia. That's crazy. That just from the current thumbnail. That's funny. Jason's turning to dust. No, don't do it. Sleeper agents are active, apparently. My past Kanto. I already like the gameplay. That's what I'm saying. I'm sad, kind of sad that I won't play more of this, or can't play more, because I actually really like the game. The gameplay is also really unique. The fact that they have a weird, like, coin flip mechanic, it seems like it's very complex and there's a lot to dig into and a lot to dig in your butt into about it. But there's also, like, there's a lot more complex mechanics that I think that you could get really into. And, like, they didn't explain to me I didn't get to the point where they even explained to me the fact that you connect the circles, like the coloring circles, and like what the rows mean. I didn't get that far enough for them to explain that to me, and so that's another mechanic I didn't even learn. So it's very interesting. I quite like the gameplay, actually. The only thing I think that I would dock it is that it's a little bit confusing, but I don't know if that's a skill issue on my part. As soon as you get to LC the view count, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I got to go look for the screenshot. What's stopping you from playing it more? I mean that. Also that. The fact that it's kind of a hard game to play on stream with some of the 12-year-olds. Dimension skill issue is fun. It might be, honestly. I won't debate at that point. The gacha, I would say, is less fun. They haven't very much finished all the content. Interesting. Because the gacha was pretty... The gacha was kind of basic, and I don't understand it. Because they had it, to me, it seems like it's the kind of gacha where you can combine, where the gacha pool combines, like, weapons or costumes with actual units. People told me that the specific, like, 9 units or whatever amount of characters are like, the units that you get throughout the game. But the gacha seemed to me like a mixed pool, which I don't always like. I mean, a lot of games do that now, but it wasn't... And it's not... They didn't explain it super clearly to me. I think that's part of the problem, that they didn't explain the different, They didn't explain what the different cards do in the game itself as well. So for me, the gacha is just kind of like an SR. Very standard. Not super unique, not super generous, just kind of normal. I recommend doing it off stream if you come back. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Jace was right? What was Jace right about? Why is it view count double? That's what I'm saying when you see Limbus Company. I just like Dawn. Don't even remember anymore. Most people just press auto when playing LC, I think. A shame, but that's what I would do if I was playing it regularly. Overall vibes. Deep of ego, similar to weapon? I see. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's a generous game, but for me, it was kind of, the thumbnail must have updated, probably. She's being more of a sin. Crazy. In that title, you look dead as if your life has no purpose. Well, that's kind of the game. I still think, my theory is still that Limbus Company is set in limbo. Because the fact that all of the characters die in the first 5 minutes of the game, to me signifies that their lives aren't real. You don't, especially in Asian stuff, you don't just reset and come back to life with no cost. So someone's paying a cost, or there is no cost because none of them are actually alive. They're actually all in limbo. That's the reason why they can, travel between all these different zones of hell. I think they're in limbo on this bus, or whatever. But that's just a theory, a game theory. Anyways, overall vibes. It's even worse than that, they live in Seoul. That's crazy. Alright, now they work in a limbo producing company. Makes sense to Roy! And Ness is Sans Undertale! That's why you get touched by hand. What? I did like when they take the chain and stab me. That was pretty cool. Overall vibes. I actually like the aesthetic. I like all the lore because I'm a douchebag. I like all the mythological references and the literature references. I like the characters, the gameplay. I actually quite like it. I would say Limbus Company is a... It's a UR or a UR minus game. It's a UR or UR minus game. Because, again, I have to factor in the community. Yeah, I'll give you UR minus. I have to factor in all the like, gacha life edit as 12-year-olds. Love the lore because I'm a douchebag. It's a crazy sentence. I am. Well, I am a douchebag. Peak theory. Thanks. Limbo Bus Company. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's all in the name. I can't believe you spoiled the plan any of the games, so we have to put you in timeout. It's not a spoiler. How can I spoil something that's so obvious? Make sure the Limbus and the Limbus part are a little longer to get more views in. Oh, okay, yeah. Don't move on just yet. Okay, yeah, sure. So the first time I lost my virginity. So scared for what you bring brown dust. Aren't you concerned the fact that I mixed brown dust up with another Eden to begin with? You are this, you are that, I am what? X, huh? I'm the same link. What do you mean X? What do you mean X? You can lose it more than once. Oh yeah, the way I do it. Well, you know how like it says, you know how the anime girls say that you have 4 holes? You also have 4 virginities. Randa still has me shook. It looked so innocent at first, and it still is for the most part, just the gacha. Cause like the game itself was quite beautiful and very solid. I'm scared now. You should always be scared. Not anymore. I don't. Hey yo, you and Reaper. She doesn't rate like Brown Dust. You are. I'm gonna crash out. There's no way. Okay, guys. Limbus Company people, if you're still here, so it's like a virginity dex of some sort. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You catch all the kinds, and you can also like you can also catch a shiny anal virginity. It's like a 1 in 16,000 chance. It's called herpes. Okay, moving on. We are moving on from Limbus Company. So if you were here just to see me rate Limbus Company, I'm not here. We're moving on now. Sorry to say. Sorry to say. Brown Dust too. You left? Alright, goodbye. Yeah, those words on Saturday night. You did. You did. And you're sober too. Probably started drinking a while ago, eh, buddy? Brown Dust too. This? I'm hanging out because I have too much free time. Are you sure you're not hanging around because you like me, Lai? Oh, do you like me, Lai? Check the box X if yes, and also don't check the box X if yes. Brown Dust 2. So this game has infamously gotten a very, very notorious reputation as a gooner game. With good reason, if you can't tell from just the thumbnail. Let me get a Harry Slow side if you want to say it's called. There's Sojin whiskey and drunk my home. It's true. It's true. I downloaded Brown Sus 2. Brown Sus 2 is really good. And the more I learn, the more it makes my feelings like. Did you started playing it, right? Super meds. That's fine. So the thing about Brown Sus 2 is that it's very gooner. But it's primarily in the skins. It's almost like 100% just because of the skins and because of the units, the special units and special costumes and stuff like that, which a lot, I will admit, they're very generous. They give you quite a few free costumes, which is why, to my surprise, if you haven't played Brown Dust 2, if you download it and start playing, you will almost feel like you were catfished. Because if you play the game, I've said this multiple times, it's just Octopath Traveler. You're like a dude who starts off in like a medieval fantasy isekai type village, and you're just like, I have to, like you're pursuing your destiny and defeating the evil across the kingdom and shit like that. And you have a dark path, like like an orphan or like mysterious, origins and stuff like that. And there's no gooner in the hours that we played. No gooner. Octomath my god, it's true. If only Brown Dust 2 prioritized aura over gooning, like Limbus. It sounds like a disease, man. Yeah, I tried this game out blind. It was innocent, right? It begins so innocent, and I'm assuming that the story stays innocent because it was just, honestly, it was good writing, solid gameplay, solid story, and solid characters. So I was like, when we got to the gacha, I was like, the hell? The animations too. Yeah, it's true. I'm writing this down for research. Just to edge me till I go, okay, buddy. All right, buddy. Once you go going over peak. Hi, Skittles! We're going over peak right now, apparently, according to half the chat. Isn't that game that started out with yaoi? No, it's not. It's not. There's no yaoi at all here. I mean, in my head, there's a lot of yaoi. The main story's not gooner at all. Okay. Yeah, I believe it. So, it's very bait and switch. It's very master bait and switch. So, the art. I mean, it's good art. It's solidly good art. I would say SSR, if not SSR plus. It's just solid art. That's the other freaky game you played. I mean, you say I played it, but I barely played it. There will not be any yaoi if the dude haters get in their way. It's true. They don't even accept heterosexuality in these games either, man. Poor girls frontline too. I'll take SSR. Like, it's nice art. It's fine. It's good art. It's solid good art. The designs? Can I be honest, guys? I don't remember the original designs. All I remember is the freaking swimsuits. All I remember is the people with the starfish on their tits and the girls riding the giant milk bottles. I don't remember the original outfit designs. I remember the girl who takes her feet and like rubs the butterfly knife. You remember those? It was really intense. You would remember that. Well, that's fucked up. Let me get inside you. I don't want anything from that game inside me. Well, again, that's how I played. It's interesting. I started out normal to hard, Gunner faster than AL. Yeah, I mean, AL had years where, the gacha market wasn't that competitive, I guess. But I guess it's hard now. Like, honestly, the pivot from being a regular gacha game to being a Gunner game is so fast these days because the end of life is so much faster. I love good maxing. You showed us that one, did I? So I didn't even remember their peak. It's so good though. We're not surprised. I'm not good maxing, bro. I don't remember the original designs, so I can't give a fair. Oh, it was this. Oh, this was the game that was. That's amazing. This was amazing. Amazing. Okay, I can remember a few more of the character designs now. I remember a little bit more of the character designs. I mean, I'll give an SR plus. Because they're, except for the fucking swimsuits and like the horny skins, the original character designs are actually cohesive. They're actually cohesive in the same universe of a fantasy world. It's just that the new designs of their skins and their horny stuff and the freaking bride who licks her own boob, that shit is so out of universe, so out of pocket. You know what? I'm gonna give it SR. I lower it again because I just remembered how out of pocket that is. You don't remember Justia. Who is that? I don't remember, bro. I wish it was Goon work. It could be Goon Maxable. HW? What's HW? So perfecto. Yeah, you were going crazy and yelled so pro. Yeah, I went insane. What's the good about swimsuits anyway? I mean, they show skin, but people are fools. The more skin you show, the less good it is. See how that skin that shows the inside of a girl. The inside of a girl's breast? What? It gives you an x-ray view of the boob? Why you gotta go by XR? Because they have so many skins that are modern and it makes no sense. You think they knew how to produce polyester back in the Middle Ages? They did not. So why do these girls have swimsuits? It doesn't make any sense. They can't produce polyester blends or nylon. The main vampire girl. Oh god, I don't remember. Oh, the girl with the cat hat. Right. Or the cat ears? Or the ogre ears, sorry. The ogre horns? Second main character of the gang, that's crazy. The gameplay was actually fine. I had fun, decent amount. I didn't fully understand it because I was rushing through it to get through the tutorial. I would say the gameplay was a solid, like, SR plus. I'll give it a plus because at least it's not just turn-based. They use a grid system, so there's a bit more strategy to it. So, and you can use your skills to kind of play with the grid. So I would give it SR plus at least because it's very, very solid, interesting gameplay. Or a different universe. They had different universe in the game. What? Funnily enough, there's an in-game reason for all the modern stuff, but I don't think we've made that far. It's still crazy. That's still crazy. They give reasons in the game. That's still crazy, bro. The game's called Brandus 2. It's not called Madness of the Multiverse. Madness of the Dustverse. The gacha... It's pretty amazing. It's like Limbus Mirror World, they're different. Oh, a lot of Goon experts here. My favorite game, Multiverse of Destiny. Hear me out. It's not just because I thought the amazing was really funny. And I had to censor my screen every time they did that. It's also because any game that lets you re-roll your first, like your free 10 roll, any game that lets you re-roll your first 10 roll, it gets a UR automatically. A game that respects the player and doesn't waste their time, because they know players are gonna re-roll repeatedly anyway if they're serious about the gacha game. So don't waste their time and let them just re-roll in game. Blue Archive also did this. I can't remember. I think there's another game that also let you did this, and it made me very happy. So was it perfect? So buff. Oh, it was perfect. Sorry. I'm fake. Damn. And And the game was very generous. Yes, yes. They gave you quite a decent amount of pulls in the game. Like, I managed to get all 3. I think I got all 3 of the swimsuit skins with just the free currency they gave me. I know you love Blue Archive. Shut the fuck up. Overall vibes. This is kind of hard. Like my dick. Because there's basically 2 separate games here. There's the actual like main game, which has a very solid story and writing, and really, really well done. I actually quite like the main game, and I thought that it was very charming. And there's whatever shit that is going on in that thumbnail. My son and brother same. Oh, same. You're also hard, Joey. I will give it a SSR. I will give it a solid SSR. Because I think that there's a lot of good... Actually, surprisingly, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of good stuff here. There's a lot of stuff to love in Brown Dust 2. It has really nice art. It's very generous. And it has very well... The story is very well written. So I think there's a lot to love here. It's not a perfect game, but I think it's quite enjoyable, to be honest. And it's unfortunate that it has a notorious reputation. But you know, all news. I forget what it's called. All whatever people talking about you, whatever news, it's free advertisement. What's the goon rating of the game? The goon rating of the game, I would give it like a fucking... We'll add it just for this slide. The goon rating is fucking... Goon rating. You are plus. It has an animated game where you have to get the girls off. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's like a Sarah, my favorite Genji artist. My stream not good. It got you shadow banned. That's publicity. Thank you. All publicity is good publicity. What? It has a mini game where you like massage the girls and stuff. It does, yeah, it's crazy. Look up the videos on YouTube. Not the game because of the collab. That's what brought me in real fast. What collab? What game they play? You did not know? It's crazy. Do not watch with the sound on, or like with your speakers on, and make sure people are not watching you or walking into the room, or you're not in public space where you smack their butts. I didn't play that. I didn't because I didn't unlock that part. The butt slapping rhythm game. That's crazy. How's that loud? I don't know, Kyle. I really don't know. Because I think you can download this game on the normal app stores. So trying to throw this out there, but Brenda's does ASMR vids on their channel. Oh my god. It sounds like something from those god-awful YouTube ads. Except it's real. It's actually just real, though. Like, it's not clickbait. They actually just have it in the game. BD2... Oh, Jace. It's 18 plus, don't worry. Same ring as Blue Card? There's no way. T-Ray and the Gold, that's crazy. That's how I downloaded it. See, it's available. Can you play it with one hand, though? I think you can? I think you could, theoretically. I mean, Facebook is 17 plus. Craziness. Alright, so that's my rating for Brown Dust 2. Next, the best game of the year. Persona 5 The Phantom X! You'll never see it coming! Last surprise! Art. I mean... It's Persona. It's Atlas. The art's gonna be a 10 out of 10. It's great art. What can I say? It's beautiful art. What can I say? Ask how many games you can play with only one hand. A lot of them. Genuinely, a lot of them, yeah. You can even play Mahjong with one hand, to be honest. Well, this game actually pretty decent. The quality is well made, but apparently people are really mad at how... It is very cheap. So, for example, I think they didn't even give me... I think they only gave me one 10 roll, and the rest I just had to cry about. Subway Slam! I didn't even get to see him! We didn't get far enough. Let me understand. Does this game also have Miku? Does it? And not Miku earlier. Play F-Zero GX one hand? That's crazy. I mean, some people have played like freaking rhythm games with one hand. I don't know how they do it. The designs are good. What do you want me to say? It's Atlas. The designs are beautiful. And I love, what's his name? Is it Soejima? I forget his name. I have his art book. He has beautiful art. What are you gonna do? The design also includes the UI and the UX. Is that different? I don't know. But it's stolen assets or reused assets from Persona 5. What are you gonna do? Persona 5 is extremely stylish, extremely beautiful, and it inspired the other styles, the remakes for the other Persona games. What are you gonna do? It's beautiful. I mean, hi General Grievous, welcome. How you doing? And the Miku thing is referring to a character named Yui. Oh, there's a character who just looks like Miku? Interesting. Gameplay. Guys, it's just Persona. It's just Persona 5 again. What do you want me to do? I don't know how to rate this. I don't know how to rate this because it's literally just Persona 5 again. But the thing is that it's not... At least for the art and the designs, there were some unique new art and new designs for this game. But the gameplay is the exact same. It's Persona 5 but simplified, yeah. It's another way around. Oh, I see. Oh no, call for stage, don't die. Just drop Persona 6. No, they have to milk it for another 7 years. They haven't finished milking Persona 5 yet. Sorry, gotcha, yeah. Hi Neo, welcome. You're good, don't worry. The gameplay is fine. Yeah, I would probably rate it somewhere around there too, because it's not... It's fun because it's Persona, but it's nothing new. SR Plus feels right. So I thought would that make it automatically an end gacha logic? Yeah, I kind of, because it's hard to say. Because then you'd say a lot of these other games have very basic turn-based gameplay. That's the same as all the other ones. Do you know what I mean? So I couldn't judge it based on that. But this one I will judge a little differently because I will say the base level of how good the thing is, even though it's from Persona 5, like the original game, and then if they add anything unique and original, I'll add on to it. But if they don't, then it's gonna be whatever. It just made me want to play... Yeah, it just made me want to play Persona 5 as well. It's just not... It's fine. It's fine. It's a fine game. Well, it's just gotta be a homeless so you don't drop the next Persona. They must do things beside Persona, right? I don't know about them in anything else, though. I genuinely don't know. They did a song with Callie, I think. The gacha is... Fuck, is there a tier lower than N? I'm gonna make a new tier. It's called F. Just F gacha. F gacha. They gave me very few pulls, and, they had like several different currencies, and there's some I couldn't pull. It was crazy. I'll give an F. Terrible. Terrible gacha. Like, I couldn't even have the fun of pulling that much. I just had a 110 pull. And then, like, they were like, go die, I guess. Now, this is hard. The overall vibes is a very hard thing to judge because, again, 90% of it is just from Persona 5. I think that in the entire tutorial section, we didn't play anything unique. The only thing that was unique was the main character we were playing. But the fact that the opening sequence is literally just the opening sequence from Persona 5, and then they send you 2 mementos, and that's it. Like, it's very well polished, but that's because it's reusing a lot of assets that they've already learned how to use. It's well made. So it's very hard for... I will give it a... It's somewhere between SR plus and SSR minus because it's just solidly made. But I don't think it's anything new. It's not reinventing the book. It doesn't have a very unique gacha identity. I will give it an SR plus. It's a little bit more than SR plus in my opinion, just because of how solidly made it is. Like, if you compare it to Tower of Fantasy, which had like at least 10 bugs in the first 2-3 hours. But that's by the virtue. But then also, it's only by the virtue of the fact that Persona 5, all of it is reused stuff. So, what are you gonna do? You mean tutorial section, so an entire stream? Well, that's because shut the fuck up. I personally love FGO. You like having a hammer to your balls every time you pull the gacha? I'm still not convinced that they have soft pity. I always went to hard pity. Oh, for Persona 5, the Phantom X? Really? What about Ultra ranking? What Ultra ranking? You are, Yon Mikiri? You are? It's an asset. Yeah, it's an asset flip, but it's their own asset, so it's like... I guess you can do that, right? Oh, sorry. Next game, Obey Me Nightbringer. Now this one is more for the girlies. So Obey Me Nightbringer is basically, if you've never heard of Obey Me, the original game is probably the most famous, after Mystic Messenger, it's probably the most famous like otome gacha game in the West. Oh no, sorry, not the most famous. I forgot about Lads. Lads is like international sensation. I think that before Lads, Obey Me was one of the original otome game gachas that were really well known. So I can't be a guy and pull frog. You can't. I'm sorry. That was so offensive of me. I'm so sorry. I didn't know if there were any gay men in my chat. A lot of people are saying that they went to hard pay, so I'm not convinced Persona 5X has soft pity. That's crazy. They legally have to. Sexy sass. I know. I'm sorry. Anyways, and then, sorry. Obey Me, so that was the original game. Nightbringer is a sort of revamped version that they wanted. It features a lot of similar stuff from the original game, but it is technically a prequel. And they were pushing really hard to get a lot of people to play this instead of the original game. I don't know if they were trying to do maybe like it's like a reboot or something. They wanted to bring in a new audience. But I heard online that a lot of people were not happy about it because it doesn't have, it's not very well polished and it's nothing unique compared to the original. I'm not gay, just a gambling addict. Honestly, real. You must forfeit all your hot men to me. I will not. I have so many hot men figures. This is the one with the vigorous sake. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's the one where it's in a phone. It's the one that had the rhythm game and I couldn't play it. Oh, she's sexy. I mean, it's real. It's real. We all have gambling addictions. So this game was really hard for me because I would say the main gameplay, besides obviously reading the story, the visual novel component, is the rhythm game, and I couldn't play it because I was playing it through BlueStacks, and I was like, brother, I cannot put two fingers on the screen at once. There's no way, it won't let me, and I'm too stupid to figure out how to select different parts of the screen with like keystrokes. So I just had to cry. I just broke all of my combos. I broke all of my combos because I could not do simultaneous notes. It was so terrible. Every time they made me do a rhythm game level, I was like, I'll just die. Just use the second mouse easy. Oh, yeah, okay. So it's like that. It was just so funny. Stop. You only one Kisei figure? I only have the two. Eyes gamble, multiple choices. I've never studied one for. Hey, if it says 80% that your Uma Musume is gonna fail, but you have two rainbows and one exclamation mark, you gamble that shit. I don't gamble. However, I do like cute anime girls. Why not both? What cute anime girls could lead you to your gambling addiction, or your gambling addiction to the cute anime girls. Always get it twisted. You will profit. So nice to get like 3 S's. That was just because the cards were so strong. The shard the string, you're evil. The art's okay. People are gonna crucify me for this, but it's okay. It's, for me, the art, well, actually, the art for the cards is quite pretty. I'm gonna give it an SSR minus, because the card art is very pretty. I initially was gonna give it kind of like an average score, because I really don't care for the default sprites. The default sprites to me are too close to the anime side of gacha games. When they try to make it look like an anime sprite, I don't like it, because I'm like, it's very simplified because you guys want it for your live 2D or whatever, but it's not visually, aesthetically pleasing to look at. But the card art's very well made. I'm not surprised you enjoyed this game. It was okay. I didn't mind it. I've played better, but I'd rather eat than gamble. That's so weird. You never saved your lunch money to use that lunch money to buy Pokemon cards or anything like that? Remember, waifu/husband for meta. So true. Correct. Addiction is AP statistics class. You want me to do math so I don't have an addiction? Too much like anime VTuber number 7 is TP. Yeah, exactly. Big agree. I guess that's kind of like part of the design aesthetic too, but I like the design aesthetic. But then some of them are kind of mid. But the UI is quite fun. I'll give it an SSR minus. Because, no, or should I get an SR plus? I'll give an SR minus. Because I think that Obey Me has a very specific design, like aesthetic. You can tell when you look at any sort of their product designs or their game UIs or the menus. Because it's very clean and kind of poppy. Like very pop art vibe. It's very clean and very like cutesy and very modern. And it's very like, and you can actually kind of see that reflected in the character designs as well. They use a lot of similar bright, cheerful colors. Every character you look at, they have like one really bright accent color. Obey you? Yeah, obey me. So I'm your master. I'm your master. So you gotta spill the tea about those other games, or are you gonna gatekeep? What other? Oh, like the other games I played that are Otome games? I mean, I really like Tears of Themis. I really liked Tears of Themis. I played that for a really long time. But then I got my... You know what's the amazing thing? I just was done with the gacha because my plan was to get a full UR team of my favorite boy in Tears of Themis, and I did it. So I just stopped playing. I just quit because I did it. I like Love Nikki and Infinity Nikki. Those are fun. But they're very different kinds of games. Okay. Gameplay. Rhythm game ass game. Like an SR plus, I guess. There's an SR plus because it's not just a visual novel. It's not just a card battler. Watching your Halo spin while you ramble is surprisingly relaxing. I'm glad to hear that my Halo spinning is Coco Melon for you. Do you want to see something cool? Here, I'll add something fun to it too. Let me add a fun thing for it to you too. Here. Isn't that fun? That's fun to look at, ain't it? Ain't it? It's fine. It's a rhythm game. It's fine. It's chill. The gacha? Oh, this shit's bullshit. Oh, I hate this shit. Oh my god. Oh no, this is gonna be a fucking N for me. No, I'll be generous. R. It gave you a decent amount of polls to begin with, but this is a freaking game that uses fragments. Any gacha game where you pull the gacha from the gacha, and instead of a full unit, they just give you a fragment, and you have to collect 30 of them just to get one unit is bullshit. Complete bullshit. So the gachas are. I remember when you attach your collab partner to say Halo, and they're just, yeah, it was so funny. Right? You're mesmerized now? Look at you guys and your little Coco Melon. You like your little fidget? You like your little fidget, guys? Overall vibes. Why is that a gacha mechanic? I know! What were we playing? Oh my god, were we playing Enigma? Oh my god, we played Enigma of Sepia the other day, and it was also a fragment mechanic. Fragment mechanics are fucking terrible. Why wouldn't you just give the actual unit? It should be you give me the unit, and I break that down into fragments in order to build it into something. That's how Uma Musume does it. That's how most other games do it. That's how Dad did it. And it's worked out pretty fine so far. Give me break down the unit, the dupes into fragments so I can just uncap it or whatever, you know? Pissed me off so hard. So the overall value for the game, I think it's solid. It's somewhere between SR plus and SSR minus again, but I will give it an SR plus. It's just solid. It's fine. If you like this kind of game, then you might like it. But even then, I actually do agree with a lot of people. Go just play the old game. Just play the original game. It's fine. It still works fine. Hearing Enigma of Sepia name drop just gave me a flashback. Oh, do I got a great surprise for you in a bit? Oh, I got a great surprise for you in a little bit. Alright, the next one. So. This is Noctilucent, which is a gay gacha game. A yaoi gacha game. If you weren't here for the stream, it's a Gunner game? I think so. So we started playing this game. I tell you that when I dropped so many game crashes. Oh, baby. It's a Gunner game, so this is a gay sex game. But the thing is, we played it. The Vigor State it is this game. So we played this game, and it opens with a very animated, massage scene. So we got to play the very animated massage scene. I don't know anything I feel awkward about. We got to see the very animated massage scene, but then right after we finished the animated massage scene, this fucking game went into maintenance. This fucking game went into maintenance. What was the cover term you used for? Yeah, I was sweating. They were sweating very vigorously. So it went to... The crazy thing is, the way you say massage made think... No, it was a very vigorous massage. And I already rescheduled the stream because... For another day because it was... Because it was in... Or no, I was rescheduled... Was it this game? No, it was Limbus Company. I rescheduled this game for because Limbus Company... Anyways, it's fine. It's fine. We lock in right now. Hi, Don Quixote from Limbo Company. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, a game that's not in the App Store. It's not in the App Store. It's not in the App Store. I had to download a separate emulator. You can't even get it out of BlueStacks or Google Play Store. I had to download a separate emulator to download it. We played more of Five Nights at Fuckboy, so it's true. It's true. The guy on top that looks like a Limbus Company. Oh, yeah? Yeah? We're hopping in this game. We're not hopconning. We're not hopconning. You scammed for Limbus and you got hit with... I did! I fucking did! I did! I crashed out so hard. I rescheduled it to Limbus because it was in maintenance. And then Limbus had fucking maintenance anyway. And then I just crashed out for an hour and I just did a tier list. Anyways, so that's why gacha games are bad, actually. So... We couldn't play this game. I stopped playing this game. And then I played Five Nights at Fuckboys, which is a really fun game. And then I stopped that and I switched to another gay sex game. So this game, we're just gonna give it M's across the board. We're gonna give it M for maintenance, actually. Oops, sorry. We're gonna give it M for maintenance. Oh, sorry. We're gonna get M for maintenance. Thank you. It's okay, we got smashed past tier list. You did. It's crazy seeing the PM sleep rage. It's kind of funny because we're off it now, but... Be content. I'm bringing the enemies versus MD and still exploding because I protect the town. What? The Limbus part ended like 3 minutes. Yeah, sorry. How many Sega X? Only 2. Five Nights at Fuckboys is actually just a FNAF game. So stop looking at the Halo. Yeah? Yeah? Why are you looking at my boobs instead, huh? Unless you're 12, then don't do that. There's probably going to be a few new bonk memes. Probably. Snowbreak. Moving on to Snowbreak. So this is a game that we played for the last week. So you want us to goon to you or what? No, don't do that, sillies. Yeah! I would hate it. Yan! Don't leave tributes for me. Yan! Snowbro. Did they cost you a lot of money? Respectfully, at unspecified location. You found my address? How'd you find my address? What the fuck? So this game is a game that released a while... This game came out a while ago. And it was advertised to me somewhat heavily in Steam. But I actually don't know anyone who plays it now. But I heard that this game gets kind of gooner later. In any case, it is a pew pew game. I would say it is a not open world. Sorry, it's a sandbox pew pew game. It seems like. Do not say it like that, please. I'm begging you. Beg harder, silly. Beg harder, silly. You know, not what you, my general public. I'm the 12-year-olds. No tributes, no please. It's an RPG maker game. Thanks, Kyle. Third-person shooter. Yeah. Basically, you get assigned on missions, and you complete those missions, and you have to use actual you actually have to do kind of tactical shooting. You can use cover, different guns. Different guns have different distances and different stuff to do, and you can switch out girls with different powers and stuff like that. But it is a pew pew game. The art. Let me try to remember. What's the art like? The art's okay. It's not bad. I give it a solid SR. It's not that it's bad or anything. It's just it's not like, it's just basic. It's good. I would say it's solidly good. Nothing too unique, nothing too special, but not terrible. It's like soft CG, and I like that. That's good enough. The designs are pretty basic also. Nothing to write home about. Nothing that's terrible. Pretty okay. SR plus. I would say, well, SR plus. I would give it an SR plus. The UI and the design aesthetic's not super unique, but I would say that at least for the most part, if I recall correctly, all of the character designs have a cohesive, like, theming and design language. They feel like they're in the same universe, and you could tell that, oh, they're meant to be in the same game. So that's why I'll give it SR plus. Is that the game with the Rockstar that's extremely dense? No, that was Heaven Burns Red. Yeah, that was earlier on. I got from the gameplay that has Warframe with Gacha and anime girls. Basically, I've never played Warframe. So Rebecca's feeling then they started to add good elements to stay alive for Noah. Yeah, apparently. It's kind of, you know what's funny is how many games on this list play by that formula. Honestly, if things keep going like this for Persona 5, I feel like Persona 5 is going to start. Persona 5, the sex is going to happen soon, to be perfectly honest. The gameplay was really fun. I honestly would give this an SSR plus. I just like it. It's more unique gameplay. I don't think I know other games like this so far. Like, there are some other gacha games that have, like, a sort of, like, third-person action games. So you have stuff like Zenless Zone Zero, you have Punishing Grey Raven, a lot of them where it's you go on missions and you, like, you know, take things out. But I like that this one adds more of a tactical shooting angle to it. So I like that. It's pretty fun. You can use cover and stuff like that. I think we're at 3 games like that. Just this year, yeah. Persona Gunner games, that even allowed? Money will let anything happen, damn it. Persona 5X, I don't know what y'all aren't they in high school? Well, we don't know about the cat. The cat might not be in high school. Persona Gunner game would be an FBI. Yeah, it would be. The gacha, I genuinely don't remember anything about. So it's probably just very normal. I'd say of it a very solid SR, just normal. Or maybe an R. I will give it an R because I can't remember anything about it. I don't remember it being generous or horrible or anything. You were a vile creature from the 9th circle? What do you mean? Didn't you just reply to my tweet saying you would fuck a dog? The normal gacha game to Guna game pipeline is crazy. It is crazy. So many of the games. Azure Lane. Well, Nikkei started out that way. Azure Lane. Brown Dust 2. Snowbreak. Tower of Fantasy. Wuwa, I think. What? He's a wild guy. That's all I have to say. Blue's dad and Morgana too. Okay, so the talking Australian dad, the talking Australian dog is very different from the talking Japanese cat. How different are they, Jace? How different? They just really those are the characters. Oh my god, the nurse, the fucking doctor or pharmacist or whatever from Persona 5, mommy. Are you just gonna skip over that? Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. The stream is my first impression of you, and I like it. Thanks, Yahava. Thanks. I like you too because you think I'm cool. Whoa. So at least I get points for his Aussie accent. It's just the Aussie accent. Morgana is almost as short as you and has a disgusting fat ass head and his annoying, but Blue's dad gives me aftercare. He's also short as fuck. You think he's gonna be 6'11" and works in finance with blue eyes? He's not, bruh. He's not. He's max 4 feet tall at highest, and that's only if I'm being generous. He's 4 foot with blue fur and does not work in finance. Motherfucker doesn't even know how to do real estate. Anyways. Snowbreak overall. Talking about dog bite. It is a dog, exactly! She's our opinion on Blue. Crazy. And you're 3'11", so what? Well, I'm not trying to get smashed. Unless it's in bros. Turn into the 6'1" finest guy, right? Mona's an actual cat form. Which one was Mona? That's not Morgana? Which was Mona? Oh, Mona was Mona the... Oh, no, you're saying Morgana, right? And its overall vibes of Snowbreak. I would give it a... I'll give it an SSR minus. And a lot of that is just because the gameplay is more unique. It's somewhere between SR plus and SSR minus, but I quite like the gameplay is quite enjoyable, and it was very solid. Like, it was polished enough, there weren't any bugs, and you can play it fine. So, you know what? We're not firing shots at Short Kings. I'm not saying Short Kings are terrible. I'm saying that you shouldn't want to fuck a dog. Am I wrong for that, guys? Hey, guys, I think you shouldn't fuck a dog. W or L thing to say in chat. Give me a W or an L if you think... if you think my statement was good or bad. Just wondering. L? L? You're fucking kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. What's wrong with you guys? I have students for the day and I gotta be rest of college. Oh, good luck! Thanks for hanging out, Lai. Sleep well, okay? I hope you dream of Limbus company. I think we should hear them out. You're kidding me. You think you're the first woman I've ever met? I'm a W. That world hot takes an hour passes. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with the chat? Look at how many people are saying L. L. That's crazy. Tense take one, the crazy Rina. You're crashing the fuck out. What's wrong with you guys? What's wrong with all of you? Some of you are new here and you're saying L. What's going on here, guys? L's for the way the blues. I'm surprised by that W's. What? As in, like, you should. That people are agreeing that you shouldn't fuck dogs? Like. Okay. Now I at least know what you're not. Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't. I'm not a white woman. Sorry. And the last game, guys. The last game of our gacha. Enigma / Era of Sepia. Woohoo! I think I retract my. I said you shouldn't fuck dogs. Why are you retracting your statement, huh, Yahaba? Hmm? Do you disagree with my statement? I meant it for a family, but okay. Never heard of this. You shouldn't hear of this. I'm gonna explode. We did play this. People L for the finding that people are not actually saying it. Well, we never know. It's the internet. The best game of the month, guys. Era of Sepia. But what about Crystal from Starbucks Adventures? No comment. No comment. The copyright gaps. The game's like super ultra. So if you guys don't know, this game used to be called Enigma of Sepia, but then they relaunched it as Era of Sepia, and I don't know why. Other things to know about this game. I really care. Is that all of the characters in the game? I'm gonna sleep well. All of the characters in the game are gender-bent anime. Well, gender-bent anime and game characters from other franchises. If you look in this icon, you might recognize a few familiar faces, but with a few additions. The game is end of service. It's not end of service. Or are you saying EOS is as standing for another game? EOS! As in that's the. Oh my god! So if you ever say, oh my god, you ever say EOS, you won't know if it's actually end of service. That's crazy. That's so smart. It's like when you say Hollow Knight is full of bugs. It is full of bugs. It's an amazing game. It had it's true. So tended to boring gameplay. It's so terrible. So otherwise, just asking for DMCA. It's asking for a lot of things, and you know what else it asks for? A lot of your money. They give you pop-ups every 5 seconds. Last game, I knew nothing about it though. It was, guys, it was a trip. I played this game because a viewer suggested it. They linked this video of this guy saying it was the worst game he ever played. So hard. And I don't think you guys understand how bad it was. It opened, we started playing the game, right? It opened with, it just throws you into a battle, which is fine. Other gacha games do that. Because sometimes they'll throw you into a battle to get you into the game and then explain later. This game never explains the lore. It never explains why you're battling. It never explains why you're collecting these women. It never explains why they're all gender-bent characters from other universes. It doesn't explain anything. It just throws you into the battles, and then it gives you a tutorial about how the battle works, and then it's like, let's pull for characters. And then it says, we have to defeat sorry, it's not Sepia, it's Sepia. So it never explains any of the lore. It just throws you into the game and throws 70 pop-ups at you telling you to pay money for more currency. You should get added to Nataku and go all out. Nataku would not touch that. Yeah, you were going to. I was. The gender-bent Kaneki art was, I mean, it was decent. Good thing Mercy from Overwatch was in our chat. It's true. It's the first ever game you finished this tutorial in 50. It is true. The tutorial. Well, did we Afterbirth, did we finish the tutorial in 15 minutes? Did we? I can't tell. Don't even start with the skin. Oh, the skin. Oh, yeah, there's skins in this game too that you buy. Sepia is a baddie. I mean, she's hot. The thing is, I'm 99% sure this game also just uses AI for everything, because so many of the designs are so random and weird and have none of the original influence, or like just are so strange. And some of the translations too, and some of the stuff they did. Like Sepia is just a combination of a bunch of different factors. Sometimes they would merge characters together, like Freeren and Himmel got merged into one character. And the other part that's terrible is, I didn't talk about this yet. The best part of this game when we were going through it on stream is that we were just looking through the designs. We were trying to guess who each character was supposed to be. So we were just looking through the gallery. You know, it was like an hour probably. But the problem is that it became much longer than an hour because you know what happened? This is the first game I've ever seen do this. But normally, gameplay, right? Like new features in any sort of gacha game is locked behind levels. So if your player level, when you get to level 7, maybe you'll unlock the farming, or level 10 you'll unlock the weapon creation base or whatever. This game locks features behind how long you actually have the game open. So instead of giving us features by each level, I was not even playing the game. I was looking through the gallery, and every 5 minutes, it would pop out a new bubble and be like, new feature unlocked. So I couldn't even look through the fucking gallery. Keep in mind, I did not do anything. I was literally just looking at characters. Is Roblox did that too? It was so insane. So we were looking through the entire gallery for an hour. I think we got... I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating. Let me count. I think we got like 6 or 7 pop-ups where it forcibly tells you that a feature is unlocked. And not to mention, when it tells you a feature is unlocked, you cannot click on anywhere on the screen except for to the feature. It forces you to go to the feature. It forces you to stop everything you're doing, go to the feature, and teach you the tutorial. And then you can go back to whatever you're doing. But it forces you to do it. And not to mention, the game was super buggy. So in the middle of the battle, it's like an idle battler, kind of like AFK Journey, where the characters will keep progressing along and fighting things until something's too hard. But they're trying to tutorialize stuff on top of it. So the Paimon character was explaining stuff to us. But every time the characters used an attack, she glitched out of existence. Really well-made game. Really well-made game. But that had lore, they had to explain why they would have... They're there inside the rap Japanese. I guess that's true. Bro, this game, I have a theory. My theory is the reason they rebrand to Era of Sepia is because people, like when they were Enigma of Sepia, they got too much heat. My theory is they rebranded so people wouldn't be able to find them as easily. That goated game you liked? Really good game. Everything was like AI to me. It sure did, didn't it? Oh joy. Yep. Great game. Great game. So, with that said, the art... N? Designs, though, are you are, obviously. You are. 10 out of 10. Great designs. This game seems like a school project instead of an actual game. It's so weird, because it's almost like a parody of itself. Like, it's a pastiche. It's almost like a parody of all gacha games, because it has all the features you have in a normal gacha game. And there's even a leaderboard. The dev team must be robots. The dev team of one person. Anyways, UR designs, end gameplay. The gacha is... Oh yeah! I said this earlier. The gacha is a fucking... The gacha is a fragment gacha. So it's... The rates are actually not terrible for getting better characters, but it gives you everything else is fragments. So another N. It sounds crazy with hi show. Welcome. It's an insane game. I need you to like click through that VOD that we did and look at how insane it is. The dev is Genderbent Hideo Kojima. Is Genderbent Hideo Kojima teaming up with Genderbent Yoko Taro? It wasn't so predatory, I would agree with that. Oh my god, yeah, and it had like 50 pop-ups of ads of stuff to buy. I knew that leaderboard's empty like a... Well, it wasn't empty. That was the surprising thing. It wasn't super empty. There were like, in the top 10, there's like 5 spaces empty, but there were still people there. Okay, I was also really confused because I log into the game. And I immediately get hit with a bunch of friend requests. And I don't know if that was like, those are bots, or if the game is so dead that the people are hunting so that you can get like whatever currency. If we don't get a sequel called TOS, I give out the game industry. Tower of Sepia. Yo! The overall vibes were immaculate. Great game, guys. Don't play it. Great game. Sorry, Rina, that was me leaking your game info. who actually plays this game? I don't know, because it's not a well-made game. The thing that confuses me, it's 1, not a well-made game. 2, it doesn't have interesting enough gameplay. And 3, it's not a Gunner game. Because, like, the designs are sexy, but they're not that sexy. Like, I might as well just go play, like, Brown Dust 2. Why would I play this game? It's not even that sexy. So who's actually playing this game? I guess maybe if you wanted to be the top of leaderboard, it would be quite easy because no one plays this game. But I don't know. I genuinely don't know. So, if the novelty of goofy-ass characters rub off, maybe. I tried because of how ridiculous it was. And it's bad. It's just not well made either. So those are individual rankings. A game for dead grandpas. Dead grandpas. In their graves, like, I remember little Rozzy. Since for this game's 100. But they're not that Gunner. The crazy thing is they're not that Gunner. You are visible. Well, we had a good time in chat, I think. Moving on to the individual tier, or the tier list. 10 out of 10 would drop. 3 out of 2 are. This game's either abysmal or criminal. It's true. So we are now going to move to the segment where it's completely subjective based off my taste. I'm actually going to put all the games in a tier list based on how much I had fun with it or how much I liked it. Captain loved this game. You guys can play along too if you like. The link is in the description for the tier list. They try to go to but it fails it. I guess the AI can't even do that Gunner. Alright guys. Here's the tier list. So, here are my things. The tier list is the last thing we'll do for the stream. We'll do the tier list and then I'll probably end the stream. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 games. They do. Azure Lane, I think for me, for my wallet, for my ball, no, whatever it's called, I would say Azure Lane and Brown Dust 2 are still in top competition. I was posted 90. I saw all of you. Oh god, I'm scared. I fully support you to all my risk. This company's low tier. I can't be bribed, by the way. So we have God Game, which is obviously an amazing game everybody should play. Join the Roster is a game that I personally enjoy that I would actually probably play normally. Fine is, it's okay. It's okay. Slop is basically, it's gacha slop, not very good. And then, now you might be confused. Why do I have Slop and Retirement Home? Retirement Home is for games that are so old that they didn't keep up with the current meta. And they're not that they're bad games, or maybe they are bad games, but only by the fact that they're old. I don't know if we'll have any games on this that are like that, but last year I had games in that, so I just made it in case. So, Heaven Burns Red is fine. I feel bad putting it here, but it's because there's a lot of love put into this game. It's really hard. You know, it's hard. People put a lot of love into it, but it's just fine. If I had time to just sit and read the story, I wish it was just a visual novel. I wish it was just a normal visual novel I could read. Honkai Impact 3 settings. Last year, some of the games we put in there was actually Sidorica and Girls Frontline 1. Ever Azure Lane side, I actually gameplay from BD2. It's true, I don't like the gameplay from Azure Lane 2, but that's also because it's so old. It's such an old game. Noctilucent, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even know if I can. I'm just putting Slop because I'm so mad. Obey. You know what? I think Obey Me Nightbringer is Slop. Because it's just the same game again and they didn't put any love into it. I don't give a fuck. I was also Slop. Wow, there's actually a lot of Slop. Wow, I'm kind of surprised. Snowbreak is fine. Well, fine. I wouldn't play it normally because it's the only thing I like about it, the thing I like most about it is the gameplay. So. But everything else about it, I'm not super interested. Tower of Fantasy is... I'm sorry, Tower of Fantasy Heroes, it's slop. Because it came out at the time when people were trying to cash in on the Genshin Impact style games. Or the Hoyoverse style games. No, not Genshin Impact specifically. The Genshin Impact specific games. But then they didn't put the love. They can carry out their passion through it. P5 is slop, yeah. Because the gaming, yeah, we don't do gaming here. We don't. Well, because the only thing I like about is the gameplay, you know? The 3 Tower Fantasy fans. There are at least half a dozen of us. Uma Musume is God game. Persona in the same tier. I'm sorry. This one is all subjective to me. How I feel, but Uma Musume is God tier. Another Eden. is fine. It's perfectly fine. Bribe to put Snowbreak. Oh god. Whoa, actually guys, Snowbreak is so fucking good. The gameplay's amazing and the aesthetic, and I love the story. Just looks really interesting. I feel like I could probably really get into it. I think there's a really interesting mystery that's behind the whole, like, you know, is it a post-apocalyptic world or something? I don't know. It just looks really interesting. I'm really fascinated, and the characters are really interesting dynamic. It's like when we plot to put play one, I'll kill you. Don't say that word here. Don't be like my country, bro. Don't write bribes. Hey, you think that I need to take those bribes? How do you think that fucking Project Moon's gonna pay me? They demonetized my entire VOD. P5X global launch is kind of awful. It's kind of funny because everybody was talking about it at launch, but then immediately they started review bombing it. Brown Dust 2. Honestly, I would play Brown Dust 2 normally. It was just very solid. I just wish that I didn't have Gunner stuff in it. I don't have enough money for browse out. Simply just trust in the 11 kinds within Brown Dust 2 to join the roster. Oh my god, how did you predict it immediately? Play one. You're disgusting. This is twice you've mentioned being attracted to dogs. As one of the other four other Eden players put out there, that's a pretty appropriate place. Yeah, it's fine. I like it. I think it's well made. I almost want to. It's like if it was a little worse made, I would put it in retirement home just because it's very old. So it hasn't kept up with the gacha meta. But I think that all things considered, it's polished enough and fine enough that it's fine. Like it's okay. I find it crazy I heard of Limbus Global. I thought it was dumb. I was Lisa thinking it's amusing. It's crazy, right? I also knew people who played Uma Musume in the Japanese version. Because apparently if you play the Japanese version, there actually is an English version built into it. So it was kind of confusing. Bribe for Brown Dust 2 forgot. Oh, what's happening? Whoa! Oh, I love Too Good. Very good game. You know what? It's a good game. The story's good. The characters are good. Well polished. I like the writing. And the fact that it has like a... Is it isometric? Like background. Oh god, it's a really good game. Holy shit. Wait, actually, it's so fucking... Wow, Brown Dust 2 is even better than Uma Musume? It's actually better than Uma Musume. Holy shit. Like, there's no horses, but like, there's like a girl with a bite. You know what? There's a scene in the first chapter, a girl bites you and sucks your blood. That's hot as hell. So you know what? God game for that. Really good game. Amazing. Right, how you say this probably can't. No, this is not what it is. I gotta make back those $2 from Limbus Company. My bribe for another unit bring that to God game or join the roster. Reaper is so cute. Reaper is so cute because Reaper is like that's so funny because Reaper is normally so like demanding to me, but Reaper's like, hi Rina, here's my $5. Can you I want to bribe my game to get like pushed up a little bit. But you don't have to put on the best tier. You can just put it in like the second best tier, okay? And I'll do that. If you want me to put in a God game, because you gave me the option. If you want to be in God game, I'll have to pay another $5. This tier list is so fucked up. Time to recommend to all the girls I know. What are you doing? What are you doing? You want because P5X is to accelerate the global release by around combos. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. They must have done... Were they trying to accelerate the banner releases? That's bullshit. I hate when people do that. I love my game. Love the fact that you take discussing money-driven beastly apocalypse. Listen, my birthday merch isn't gonna pay for itself. Cough, cough. You know what to do. Wait, what did you want me to move? You want me to move Limbus Company to the top? Was that it? I already get which one did you want? Limbus Company, God game! Really good God game! So amazing! Pay to win, just like the real game one shows. It's true. But this is no joke. This is not me being like a shill. Limbus Company is a good game. I gave it a good rating in the objective one for a reason. It's genuinely just a well-made game that I find unique and interesting. It just is well-made and really interesting, and the lore and everything really unique. My bribe for moving up Persona 5. That's a Jordan Monster. You guys are so unwell. You guys are so unwell. Actually, guys, This is crazy. You guys are insane. You guys are insane. Persona 5X is actually... I was too harsh on it before. I think Persona 5X was actually not... It was actually a decent game. I could see myself playing it normally. Like, yes, they stole the game. They borrowed the gameplay and reused it from Persona 5. But Persona 5 was Game of the Year for a reason. It was a really good game. So, like, I shouldn't dock Atlas for using their own assets they created. Maybe I would play it. But you know what? In hindsight, I think Limbus Company is... Honestly, in hindsight, Limbus Company is kind of... It's okay. Because here's the thing. I think that it's just too complicated. It's like too complicated, the mythology, the literature. It's like, who are we kidding here? You're making a gacha game and trying to make money off of Gooners. What are we trying to do here? It's fine. I think that there's a lot of love put into it. But it's actually, it's whatever. It's fine. I think that they honestly should just, instead of making... I think the fact that it's a gacha game actually works to its detriment. The action game... Or not action game, sorry, the mobile game. I think that if they'd made it a solid console game by itself, then it would have worked better than being a mobile game. Hey, make Limbus go lower. This is insane streamer. I think the shows go viral. You're gonna make me put Limbus Company in slop and then I'm gonna get in trouble. This is a Gacha TS, of course, Peter. Check your floorboards. Oh, my bribe to help Cat move Limbus to slop. Hi, Isaac, welcome. You know what, guys? I don't know. I'm thinking it over. And, like... all the Roblox fans are so annoying in Limbus Company. They really make the experience of the game really, like, even though it's... But you know what? I think that the fans are just passionate about the things they like. They're just passionate about the things that they like. So, you know what? To be honest, I think it's fine. Even if the fans are really, like, you know, they're just passionate and they're young and they really like their game. And it makes sense because the game has a lot of work put into it. And like, there's a lot of love. And it's really, it's a big game that has a huge audience for a reason. It's really well made. So naturally, it would have... Actually, you know what, guys? I think you're right. You know what? It's true. The thing about... It's like kind of like, you know, like you make a kid smoke an entire pack of cigarettes. You make a kid smoke an entire pack of cigarettes, and they will be tired of smoking. And you know what? I played so many gacha games this month, and it made me realize that they're just actually disgusting. Gacha games are sick, and we have a disease among us, and we hate, like, gambling is terrible. But you know what? Even though even if you make a kid smoke an entire pack of cigarettes and they get tired of it, there will always be they will always be something more dog shit. And like, it's like, if something smells like shit, you can't help it, right? Like, when the fuck was this game made? The 1960s? Why is it so old? Like, you look at the entire game. You look at the entire game. You look at the entire game, and it looks like everything's faded and rusted and disgusting. So like, the game is so old, even within the game itself, stuff is turning brown and already decaying. Also, Global players of Uma Musume? Who are we kidding? This game came out years ago already in Japan. It came out years ago. You guys are just impressed by Uma Musume because the global release, because you've never seen it before. You've never had a taste of this kind of you don't even want anything to go anywhere. You're just giving me money, Kyle. Oh, thank you. To pre-counter a future counter. Thanks, Andrew. Thanks, man. So, like, you guys are just, like, it's, like, so dumb. Like, stupid Baka Gaijin are just so impressed with this game because they're so far behind. In Japan, they're not even on Uma Musume anymore. They're on some other shit, man. Love these tier lists. Or so you say, such an Oji-san, too. Just start playing Musume. We will get you cats. But you know what, we guys? we forgot to rate one game. How could we forget her? How could we forget the one God tier game? That's right. That's right, guys. Yeah, I forgot her. You thought I forgot our queen? Of course not. Here's Sepia. The only God tier game. Why are you rating so accurately? What can I say, guys? I seek the truth. I've got a good brain on my shoulders, you know? I say it like it is. I say the things that people don't want to hear. I should just made an Australian tier. We kind of did. It's like an inverse tier list. Post-Assassin's, I dare you. You think I fucking won't? You shouldn't play with me. Because if I'm the kind of person where if you tell me, hey, can you walk up to the person and ask if they're pregnant? I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I won't even need to be bribed. Yeah, I will fucking do it. I will post it. Oh, fine. Just thought about that lunch to lunch into another friend's for day. You're crazy afterbirth. Okay, hold on, let me cover this for a second while I save it. I don't know if it'll show you, so I don't want to... Oh, there we go. My image, okay. There you go. And that is our final tier list. This tier list is insanely accurate, completely fair and biased. Absolutely. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming to the stream today. The Musume needs glue factory tier. Wait, afterbirth, is this the counter that you were trying to counter? Or is it okay to give it the glue factory tier? Or are you just countering for Limbus Company? When my friends at the table paid for all of our steak dinner by tapping his card and they brought the electric thing out so I could afford that lemma. It's only $35. That's crazy. Thanks, Jace, buddy. Thanks, man. Thank you guys all. Wait, who's on your Halo? I think she has a name. I don't know her name, though. Issa's gonna call you on Discord, wondering if you're okay. Is she? Why? Because I'm ignoring her? Oh, no, I'm not ignoring her. American life and having tier list, true. Caught you right. Oh, 0 times. Sorry to hear that. I'm glad that we got to say hi to you anyway, though. I hope you're doing okay. Thanks for coming by and say hello. The only thing I say was in the retirement tier. It is. It's just the horses gotta go to bed, man. No, because you're playing League. We're not playing League. No, he countered mine. Oh, he countered yours. Oh, I see. Then we'll add glue tier list, I guess. I don't know how to do that. How do I add? Oh, add a row below. We'll put it as black. Whoops. Oh. Hold on a second. And then this one is black. Whoops. Oh, wait, no, glue factory, you said. Glue factory. There you go. How's Limbus retirement home? Have you seen them campo? Here's the thing. The game is so old. It's been out for so long already, Samurai. And like, it's almost like decaying. If you look at the game itself, it's decaying already. Like inside the game, everything is rusted and brown and gross. Would you eat food that's brown and rusted and gross? I would not. It's a stream, man. Thank you guys for coming. You know, see this stream, thank you. This is amazing. Good. I'm petty and spiteful and committed. Thanks, Eververse. You gotta get Twitter blue now to make that money back. Hi, Jira, Trina, Skinner, Steer, Fine, Managed, Stop and Stream. My favorite games at the bottom list, like Oracle. Hi, Moken. It's been so long. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what? Limbus is sponsor. Straight since I haven't played since. Oops. Oh my god. We listen, so that's all we was lost. Just feels right. This is the democratic. That tier list passed on for like over tier. 2 years is like 10,000 years in gacha time, Dafton. You gotta keep up with the shit, man. Not to mention, Limbus Company hasn't gone to the Gunnar tier, the Gunnar meta yet. Are you kidding me? That's a new meta. As well, I've been on the. Oh yeah, I was right. It should be. I don't know. Chief Rescuers kind of adds extra texture. Nope. It also gives you tetanus. Why did you both say the same thing? All right, guys. Oh wow, you can't even see it. Hold on. It's so hard. Hold on. So you guys can at least see it. Hold on. Here's our full and complete tier list. Thanks for your brain cell. Oh, Kyle! Welcome. Thank you for the stewardship. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The stream. Honestly, it's really best that Limbus doesn't go to Gunnar meta. True. Thanks for that. You're welcome. Thanks so much, Rita, for that. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you had a good time. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys again next week. I don't know what we're doing yet, but there'll be some yapping involved, but we're done for the gacha games for the month at least. Sorry if you came here. Maybe we'll play some incest next week. We'll see. Push Glue Factory up so room is at rock bottom. You're right. Wait, I'll just do that for the lows. How much I will remember this for a short time. The stream. Thank you. Playing a lot. Don't worry about it. Anyways, as always, Otsuya! Bye-bye! Oh, I forgot to raid someone. Who do you guys want to raid? Let's see who's streaming right now. Otsuya, yeah, it's like Otsukare-sama, but also yapping, you know? The kind of vibe. Oh my god, Serenity's birthday soon. Guys, Serenity, you love Serenity. Maybe she likes... Maybe she likes Limbus Factory, you don't know. She hasn't said she doesn't, so there's a possibility she likes Limbus Factory, you don't know. So, you know, let's stick around and see if she likes Limbus... Limbus Factory? Sorry, Limbus Company. Trying to get 10k their side. Oh yeah, it's her birthday soon. Anyways, thank you guys again. I don't know who's live. Bye bye. Good night. Hi Topher. Good night Topher. Bye bye.